the scripts of anything that Plato ever wrote. Like he wasn't necessarily speaking of one thing. He was just talking to mankind. But he was saying favorites, and that completely just plays on mankind. It doesn't matter what you believe in, who you believe in, what you follow. It's just that's how the human mind kind of works.
Also, it's not to jump on your dick at all, but the thought process of I can listen to something that is outside of me, or it is from the other side, and I can spin it around in my head and develop my own opinions of it. That is actually the process of being wise. And that's the difference between intelligence and wisdom, is being able to see this is why this would work, this is why this wouldn't work. I can take pieces out of this and understand the pluses and minuses to it. Maybe it's different than my own philosophies. That's how these things go. So,
Ready?
just for you.
Yep.
There we go. I'll say Elder's already on. Oh shit, you're already behind.
What's
this
up?
week we're doing the.
Oh shit! I was looking down here. I was like, not even on the screen yet.
Episode 41.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 59.
Oh shit!
Brews, Bros, and BS. Tonight we got 4 hands on cue. It's a cucumber Himalayan sea salt hibiscus gosa. There's a lot in it, and we got Oscar Blues Goodnight Imperial Red IPA, and a mouthful. So we'll see in a bit.
A red IPA. That's a combo.
So all I got to do is go get some flannel. I own zero.
Hey, cheers,
flannel.
boys.
Woo! Cheers.
All right.
Cheers.
Episode 59, Brews, Bros, and BS. I'm not going to say the whole names again, but we got...
Mom and F.
We got, hey, what's up, Mom? Elder, what's up? 4 hands on cue, and Oscar Blues, Goodnight. So, as always, I want to give a couple shout-outs right off the bat. Everybody who tuned in last week, gave comments, shares, kept the stream going, likes, everything else. We had 8 new likes from last week on the page, so 8 new likes on the Brews Bros. I think sharing to different pages is helping a lot. So Chris has been doing a lot of that. I've done once or twice here and there. And then as always, Cave Diver South, right here, this sign. It's hard to point at and like see yourself.
Dude, I thought you were pointing at an actual sign because you have your fingers were. I was like, we don't have any fucking decorations, man.
No, Cave Diver South. Those guys have been hooking us up for a long time, so they're always awesome, good people. Who do we have there tonight? Samantha and Elise were there taking care of us. No, Will, where you been? We miss you, man.
Maybe he's got Tuesday classes now. It's starting to
yeah, I think he has Tuesdays off now. But no, they're always awesome. Ryan's taking care of us, good care of us. He backed us up during the bit of the dispute that we had with a certain unnamed brewery. He had our back, man. He said, "Fuck that." So
I talked to Will the other day, and he didn't even know he was talking to me. He was on the phone.
Really?
Yeah, I got confused when I thought the Slide on Tap tickets were for sale at Cave Diver South, and so I was like, "Oh shit! All right, it's cheap tickets. It's $50 for 2.
Yeah.
No tax. You know."
You went to Cave Divers?
No, I called Cave Diver like, "Yo, you guys selling those tickets yet?" And Will answered, and I recognized his voice, and he's like, "Wait, what?" I'm like, "Oh, the Slide on Tap tickets. I heard about it on the radio." And he's like, "I've not heard about that." And he's like, "Well, let me go. Hold on one second. Let me go talk to my manager, whatever."
Yeah.
And he came back, and he was gone for I don't know, a minute and a half. Came back, and was like, "Oh no, we don't know anything about that." I was like, "Oh, all right. Well, sorry."
Dumbass.
Wrong
fucking liquor store.
It was at Brooks, yeah. And
what's up, Dave?
well, he didn't know it was me. He didn't recognize my voice, but I recognized his.
That's funny. You didn't tell him it was you?
Nope.
That's funny shit. I'm narking you out as soon as I see Will. But hey, you remember that dumbass that called you?
He won't remember. He'd be like, "No."
No, he probably won't remember.
He was on autopilot.
He kind of does that, yeah. He gets there and he just...
I just remember him right over there. His legs dangling.
I know, man. It's like Dave's fucking comparison of him to the guy off of Comedy Bang Bang. Horrible. It's like the best. I still watch it from time to time with Will with me, and I'm like, "Will, look!" And he's like, "God damn it!" Like,
oh, you guys.
But it's so good because him being further back on the couch made him look like that much
just
smaller.
sank into it.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was so good. Oh shit. Anyways, anybody else is drinking tonight? Elder, if you're drinking, what are you drinking? Dave, you cracking a beer while you're
Was it
working?
Gavin?
Good old Gavin. David Gavin.
David.
David Gavin.
Does that take power from him somehow? Is that what you're doing?
It makes me feel better.
Hey! See
Hey, what's up, Ian?
It's been a
Oh
while.
man, this beer though.
Yeah? It's different.
It's
very different.
It's so pink. It's so very, very pink.
Have we talked about it at all yet? Because this is Jason's pick.
Yeah. If you couldn't tell, this is Jason's pick.
This is Jason's pick. It's the On Cue.
Cucumber, hibiscus, Himalayan sea salt, gosa. There's a lot of shit in there, but it's not. It's a pretty gay. It's for as much complexity as far as the shit that they threw in there, it actually turned out really well. Normally, you throw that much shit into a beer, you kind of lose something here or there, but I think they did good on this one.
It cracks me up because you sent on was it Friday?
It was Friday. I was at home drinking by myself, and I was very happy to be alone. Like, I was thinking about you guys. Like maybe I should. I was like, maybe I should hit these guys up and see what they're doing, see if they want to hang out. And I was at home. I was like, no, I don't want to do that. I just want to stay home by myself and enjoy this evening. And I was like, I'll just text them. And I thought I was being sentimental. I said, hey, miss you guys.
Mistake.
Yeah, no. I allowed myself to be vulnerable for a minute. And Jason reminded me why you never allow yourself to be vulnerable. Because people just fucking shut you down.
Every time, too.
Pretty good. I did like that once we all started taking pictures of our drinks, it was fucking Oktoberfest all the way around.
Same one.
Yeah.
I even have the Walnut River one in my fridge. It's just like Oktoberfest in general seem harsh. I don't know, like they're not my favorite. They're just not my favorite.
They seem like a really mild red to me, and I'm not a big fan of it.
But the Free State ones, pretty tasty.
I'm almost done sharing.
Yeah, I got 2 more to go and I'm out.
Who are you sharing to? Craft Beer
ICT
Lovers?
and craft beer lovers.
But yeah, this is Four Hands, which is this the one out of St. Louis?
Yeah.
Four Hands?
Yep.
So they've been a mixed bag with us. We've liked one and hated one.
Yeah.
So this is going to be the...
Jason did bring up, though, the one that we hated was the night Blair was here, and we finished all those beers.
We drank every single one of them.
What were those? The
Single
speed?
speed?
Yeah.
With jasmine? Wasn't that was the flower?
What was the second?
with
What was the other one?
It was the brainless. The raspberry one.
No, but the other 4 hands that we did was
Yeah. the
Oh,
Four Hands.
okay.
Incarnation, right?
I don't remember.
Incarnation IPA?
I think it
With
was
the
good.
mosaic.
Maybe that, you might
I think
be
that's
right.
what it was.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think it was what it was.
Nope.
But cucumber,
Hey,
hibiscus, and What the hell? Why do they have to say Himalayan sea salt? Why can't
Because
it
it's
be
pink
sea
in
salt?
color.
That's
That's
exactly
sea
it.
salt.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fancy.
It is. It is very fancy.
And what is a hibiscus, Jason? I know you'll know.
Flower?
I mean, where is it from? What's the region?
Oh, Latin America?
What is associated culture-wise?
Latin America.
Okay.
That's why you can get like a lot of hibiscus tea and things like that, and it's really common at like.
Dave, you've been
Maybe
watching
I'll
for like
get some
5
extra
minutes and you
restaurants
just now said what's up. You
I
must
like
be busy
hibiscus
boy.
beers.
Busy boy.
I think I like the other hibiscus. Well, I shouldn't talk about that yet.
Ooh. The other one was a hibiscus sour too.
Is this a sour?
Yeah, it's a gosa.
It's Chris's mama.
Everybody knows someone's here now.
She needs to come through or whatnot. She's not gonna ruin anything.
You want to come drink a beer
She
with
just
us?
wanted to say hi.
You want to try
Hey,
it?
Jody.
You want to try it?
What? Thank you.
It's like fruity and stuff. Tastes like a fruit drink.
No.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Okay.
Coors Light! Alright, see you.
Good seeing you.
Fuck off.
Chris's mom, everybody. From
Oh,
the
that's heartbreaking. Oh,
There it is.
He said he was out of the room. Because I was talking shit because he's been watching for like 5 minutes and then he finally said, what's up?
Oh, he didn't hear me insult his name.
Oh, yeah, he didn't.
Sad.
so
So we got quite a few viewers on. Anybody who's there, always give us a shout. Say, hey, what's up? Say, I hate you, Tate, something. Because unless you're friends with Chris or I,
Thanks for the like,
we're not
AJ.
gonna catch it right off the bat.
True.
Facebook's weird like that. It doesn't tell you everybody who joins unless you're their personal Facebook friend. So always give a shout out. Say, hey, I'm drinking something better than you. We don't care.
Uh-oh.
Let us know.
What's going here? Oh shit.
Hey, what's up, Shane?
Share.
Nice.
What's going on?
Uh-oh.
So,
That's
cool.
weird.
Now we're good.
While it's
We're
catching up. Have any of you guys watches Ash versus Evil Dead?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Really good show.
I think back in the day a little bit.
Really good show. But an episode happened that made me kind of question some things. And it was the girl is coming to terms with who she is. And the guy's like, what kind of person am I? And she's like, I don't know what your question means. He's like, you've been able to identify yourself really well. What kind of person am I? And she's like, I don't know how to describe you. He goes, you jumped so quick at saying flamethrower is who you are. Am I like rusty chain? Am I like a gun? What am I? Am I a crossbow dude? And I was like, oh, I love this discussion. I fucking love this discussion.
What weapon am I?
Yeah, because then some guys pull up in a truck.
Flamethrower?
Yeah, some guys pull up in a truck and he's like, let me get my rusty chain, yo. He's like, nah, rusty chain's not me. But it was. What weapon
Steve
would you
Walter
be?
says chug.
What's up, Shane?
Oh, he had to say taint, didn't he?
Taint me.
I did change your name back last week from Taint.
Hey, Steve.
But that next day, that was awesome.
We're definitely going to do a chug tonight. Chugging is in the future. What are you drinking tonight, man? What are you drinking? You chug yours.
Well, I hope we get to chug this hibiscus and not the fucking
The Imperial.
Oh, dude, that one, yeah, that one.
Well, here's the thing. We don't have. If we open another one of these, we can't really chug it unless we chug that one because it's 4-packs. These do come in. Speaking of the beers, these do come in 4-packs, 16-ounce cans. The On Q. So
And if you have buddies that aren't metrosexual or hipsters, they will probably never hang out with you again if you buy this beer.
Dude, that was an insult to all of us.
I know. I'm good. Fuck it.
Metrosexual hipsters, right there. And I'm never coming back. I'm like, this is too much. I can't even handle this.
Shots fired.
Why am I the metrosexual?
Look at you now.
Look at my giant beard.
Look at your androgynous lips. Look at those.
So I'm the metrosexual.
Wow.
What kind of sexual are you now? I'm just kidding, man. This is all good fun. Will, what's up, buddy? Welcome back, man.
So he got out of his truck on Sunday and he's wearing his Lesbo sandals, and I'm like, they totally don't match your truck. Is
Oh,
that
Brent's
where
on
you're
too.
not
What's up,
getting
Brent?
Wait, what did you say? I missed
You
it.
in your lesbian sandals on Sunday? I was like, they definitely don't match your truck.
Dude, that truck. No, they so matched it.
No,
No.
They didn't. No, they do not.
Do you think a Tacoma would match him better?
Probably.
Fonto
It's a Toyota.
Flora. Scope What? That's a mouthful, man. What?
Tell us about it, Steven.
Yeah, we want to know more about your beer too. That sounds
Fanta
delicious.
Flora.
Will, what are you drinking? I know you're fucking drinking. Tell me what you're drinking. Eric Pack in the house. What up, dude? What are you drinking tonight, brother?
So I had to have the question after watching that episode. I was like, what kind of person am I? And I was like,
What weapon are you?
yeah. And I was like, crossbow, but maybe that's a little too predictable. I was like, short sword. Machete.
I'm a slingshot.
Machete. Yeah, like ball bearing slingshot?
Mhm.
Nice.
Old school.
Nice.
I'm gonna say
Like wrist rocket.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna say like a silence in some way, like lower noise level, but single shot type rifle, but medium range, not like long range. You can still
30-30.
something like that.
Yeah. Oh wait, a single
But very-
shot,
but
bolt
are you-
action.
Iron sight.
Maybe bolt action.
Bolt action. There you go.
Yeah, but still just medium
Are you
range.
22?
You wouldn't be able to
You
get.
just a little
Tanks?
22.
Do a 22
LR.
with like something on there to make it a little
I
quieter.
got the Yosemite Sam though, so you could go dual Colts too.
Are you shooting subsonic bullets, though? So that there's not a lot of noise.
I guess. Fuck, I don't know, dude. I'm just talking about the gun I am. You can
Just slap him.
Appalachian Wild Ale with Scuppermong grapes.
That sounds fucking crazy, but I would drink it.
Enjoy, Eric. That's
Oh
good.
yeah,
Yeah,
little Take
cheers.
7. Hey Anna,
Crazy.
how are you? If you're drinking tonight, let us know what you're drinking.
She's not. She's probably at work.
At work.
Wait,
Well,
yeah.
drink on the draw.
It's
I guess.
confusing when we have friends
She's
that have
a
similar
911
names.
dispatcher, so no, don't.
It's
Please
Brews
don't.
Day. Drink. Yeah, she's just the dispatcher. She doesn't have to actually help the people.
Tactical Combat Firefighter. That sounds badass.
Oh, wow.
Is it a red?
That sounds
Yeah,
horrible.
that sounds fucking awesome. So shotgun hand or chainsaw hand in zombie apocalypse. Which one do you choose? Chainsaw.
Neither?
Wait, do you run out of gas with the
Okay,
chainsaw?
there we
hand?
go. Or ammo with a...
Yeah, if you have
I
unlimited
want a
ammo or
samurai
gas,
sword hand.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, unlimited ammo.
if you're unlimited ammo or gas, I would pick chainsaw.
Just spin in circles and chop shit up.
Yeah,
I just do the helicopter.
Yep.
man, I want to know more about this combat firefighter beer. It sounds delicious.
Combat
The bomb power up in Turtles Arcade, where you just spin.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. Gotta think about that.
It's already
Fucking nerd. No, I'm just kidding. Fucking nerd.
Oh, shit.
You know what I think about when I hear that? You see that episode of Big Bang Theory when all the guys are going to Comic-Con, they dress up in their fucking Star Trek gear, but then they break down on the way, and so they're like walking on the side of the street, walking to the nearest town, and some guy drives along and he sees all these fucking nerds in these fucking Star Trek uniforms, and he throws his Slurpee at him, and it just explodes on their... He goes, "Nerds!" As he's going by.
What nerds are super
What's up, Luke?
mainstream
Long time
now,
no
so
see,
that would
man.
never
Elder,
Never.
getting on the Facebook. What's
A
up, brother?
redneck throwing his Slurpee at some
What's up,
nerds.
Luke?
Yeah.
Oh, it would happen all the time. I've been in the truck when it's happened.
So, you are the guy who hunts, fishes, is going to buy a truck. I would call you redneckish.
Yeah.
You're going to do that? You're going to do that to some nerds?
I got the redneck.
Fuck
in
you.
David says
Everything
double
about
sword
it.
hand
Oh,
or
hillbilly,
single
too.
sword hand? Double sword hand or single sword hand?
Oh, double sword hand, dude.
So that means like two swords?
Do you think I'm a regular samurai?
Or
I'm a
double-edged sword,
samurai.
No, fuck that.
With two samurai
Alright,
sword
cool.
hands.
Hey, go ahead and eat your dinner now.
So,
No,
it'll be
you're
like
dead. Because you have two fucking
No,
swords
it's
for
not.
hands.
shish kebabs every night.
Do you think I feed myself? I
Yeah.
have dual samurai sword hands. If you don't obey me, I cut your head off.
And then what? How do you eat?
Feed
Dick?
me.
Yeah, I say.
You still die.
Feed me. No, it just buries his face in it.
Yeah, I don't need
Like
I
fucking
don't
you
need-
were in a
want
honey
to.
jar.
Dude, I'm very dexterous in my hip.
Oh,
I can eat with
shit.
my foot.
Oh shit, here we go.
Oh shit.
Honkies.
AJ says he's working on getting us some beer for the show,
Nice.
and
Always
it's
up for
an
me.
American IPA from Noble Ray. Cool.
I love free beer.
Sounds
Good.
good.
Thank you guys.
Ooh, and some
Appreciate
Taco
it.
Tuesday action from the guy. Oh, hell yeah. Taco Tuesday's where it's at, man. We're going to go hit Poncho's after this and get some...
Cheers, man.
Oh, yeah, man. Cheers
All right,
to
it's
you, bro.
review time, Jason.
All right.
Jason, it's your beer.
I was so right about choosing this beer, but it's so different than I thought it was going to taste. I don't taste a lot of hibiscus in this. I don't taste a lot of cucumber in this. I taste some salt in it, but somehow it's got like a weird, almost meaty flavor. It's kind of weird. I really like it, though.
You got a bad can.
I really like it.
Jason's always been
Maybe
off.
it's just a mixture of the flavors taste like
What's up,
something
Eric?
meat has been marinated in, and that's what it reminds me of. I don't know, but it's really good. I love that they say it pairs with ramen. I can absolutely see that. You get something that's a little more salty, a little more absorbent. Maybe does have some meaty flavors to it. It would go so well with this. I like the pink color. I think it brings it out. If you had this served to you on tap, it's awesome. I mean, it's got that aesthetic view to it. So, oh shit, we gotta start. Leave me one too, I guess. But this for me is this is absolutely an 8. This is one of the ones that I would leave in my fridge so that other people can try. I like it. I like it a lot. So 8.
Cool.
8 from Jason.
Of course, he picked it. Jason's not one to underrate his own beer.
I have done it multiple times.
Never.
Alright, so this was Jason's pick. 4 hands, like we said before. We've had a couple of their beers. Pretty good brewery overall. Single speed I wasn't huge on, but their IPAs are really good. They have quite a few. They have a mixed pack with their juiced series, which is a bunch of different IPAs that they have with like citrus notes and stuff to them. This out of St. Louis. This one is a 4.5% ABV. I don't know if we said that before. Like I said, it comes 4 packs, 16-ounce cans. And it was
A
still
little
like,
pricey, though.
was it $9.99?
No, it was like 12.
No,
$11.99?
mine was 11. Mine was 11. Mine was 11.
Was that yours?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I thought it was mine. Then it was like $9.
Yeah, $9.99 on that. So that's not bad.
Oh, shit.
Considering.
Fuck Tate being all pissed off about the beer. Oh, Jason bought an expensive
Yeah.
one.
No, dude,
It
my
is-
card, it worked.
Yeah.
They were only 38.
It is. It's definitely.
Hibiscus is toxic for dogs.
That's
Oh.
true. So is onions and grapes.
Thank you.
And chocolate.
Onions?
Onions.
I don't
My
give them
my
a
dogs
whole
get
lot,
some
but I
onions every now
appreciate
and then.
that.
And they get some grapes. If they fall off the
Why not?
counter, it's like,
You have bigger dogs too, so it
Yeah.
would take a little bit.
Oh, you
It would
think
take
little
quite a
dogs
bit
would be
to
more
go.
susceptible?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like particularly onions. I know the dogs have gotten some onions.
I mean, if you think about it, technically, the alcohol in this is poison to us.
yeah.
And that's what you're feeling drunk is you're poisoning yourself. It just takes more for certain people.
I'll tell you, Chewy loves beer.
Yes.
That dog will intentionally knock a beer over just so he can lap it up.
Yeah.
Leave us alone, PETA. If you see this.
It's his doing. We try to not let him have them.
Yeah.
He's treated.
Anyways, yeah, it's a fruitier beer. Per Jason pick, he likes the fruit beers. That's his
But
thing.
it's not
But it's not
fruit,
super
it's
bad.
floral.
Yeah. The only thing I'll disagree with Jason on overall is I taste a shit ton of cucumber in this.
Do you?
That's like the main flavor that I taste in this is cucumber. It tastes like a cucumber water that you would get like at a fancy or eating at salad.
Maybe
or
I
something.
need to.
Yeah.
But no, this is good. This is very refreshing. I feel like they released this way too. They released this way too late in the year. This is definitely like a summer beer. If they were to release this like beginning of summer, like you could just grab these and like pop them while you're fucking anywhere in a hot sun.
Yep.
Like I said, just like a cucumber water almost. It's got a little bit of a salty, crisp bite with the Gosa and the Himalayan sea salt, but no, this is good. I'd buy this. I definitely recommend this to people who want to like try a new beer and they're not necessarily into the craft. Some chicks like, oh, I don't like beer, and I'm like, try this beer. You can get them to drink one of these.
Chick beer.
Try this beer.
Yeah.
Chick beer.
I'll give it an 8 as well. Yeah, I think that's a fair score. I like this beer. This is
8 for
good.
the chick beer.
8 for the chick beer.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Sarah.
I have another name for chick beer. You ever heard it?
Bitch beer.
Bitch
Bitch
beer.
beer. I thought you were going with
I don't even know if you can call it a beer.
David's
It's like
hitting us with
a-
the goddamn hibiscus.
This is
facts.
kind of like a
Yes.
fruit water.
So he does this.
Honestly, like
Is this
Bitch beer, fruit water,
9.5.
That's what I'm saying. Just wait.
I don't even know if I can rate it. I don't even
Yes,
think
you
It's
can.
not a beer.
It's
This
4.5%
is
alcohol.
Brews, Bros, and BS. When it become Brews, Sissy Beers, and
It's a ghost
Unimpressive Beards.
It's
Uh,
it's a lot better than yours.
Yeah, I was like, you're pointing at the wrong end of the couch, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say just because yours is barely big enough to tickle balls doesn't mean that people who have nice lush beards.
I mean, so I say that that doesn't mean that it's not like tasty, but it's not a beer. This tastes like this tastes like I'm
It's a
at
Gosa.
a high school dance and I go to the fruit.
What about
or
like
I
a
go to the
sequin?
punch bowl and I fill the punch that has like the floating ice cube in it, and I hand that to me and my date, and we just drink a
You
little
and your
punch.
boyfriend.
No
What the
fruit
fuck?
punch.
What about the sequence? That's super fruity.
This is cucumber, Himalayan salt, hibiscus. It's too much. I can't deal with this. This is no longer a beer.
I swear to God, if you give it more than a 7, I'm gonna piss my pants.
Rate it. Now he's gonna try not to.
I can't believe this. This is.
Rate it. Rate it.
I mean, I'll give it a 6.
Ah,
Whatever.
I'll give it a 6.
Whatever.
It doesn't even taste like a beer, bro.
So 6 is what?
It doesn't
6
have
is
to
what?
taste like a
You would
beer.
never buy it again?
No, it's you wouldn't pursue it. Like you wouldn't go out and buy it. But
Like you
you'd
would
absolutely
take one,
drink
but
it.
you wouldn't
Yeah.
buy it.
Yeah.
You wouldn't buy it to have in your fridge to give somebody? If you had
This-
friends over, you're like, hey, try one of
If
these.
they said they didn't like beer,
I
I'd give it to them.
So you would buy it?
I wouldn't because it's a 4-pack tall boys.
Yeah.
I like 6-packs.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, you said 6. I'm
like,
not gonna try
I
to
like
change
to
your
keep.
mind.
I like to keep weird beers in my fridge for the people to come over to kind of like just give them a weird, like, wow, that's not a beer. This isn't a beer.
I don't think
We
this
tried,
tastes
man.
any different as far as end notes and beerness than a sequence taste, or even that what was it, that lime sea salt kolsch?
It's
that
a
we had?
go. It's a gosa, right? It's a
See,
gosa.
I think this is a mild Gosa.
Yeah, it is.
Like I
Oh, it's
almost
not
think,
overly sweet. Yeah,
yeah, like
or
the
sour.
sequence has a lot more bite and punch.
Yeah.
This is kind of more like a little more watered down than that. Like the
Yeah, if this didn't
cucumber
have this,
water-
if this didn't have the sea salt in it, it'd be very mild.
Oh,
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Had they not did that, it'd be waterish.
Chris, you go ahead with yours now.
powerful natural laxative. Oh,
Yeah, I
shit,
read that
man.
and I was like,
We're all
fuck.
shit ourselves here in a little bit.
This plus the ponchos, we're fucked tomorrow, boys.
I don't mind it though. I don't know that I'd buy it because I'd rather have the sequence and because that's a 6-pack. It's a little more pricey, but I'm just not a fan of the 4-packs, even though that has nothing to do with the taste or rating of the beer. I'm gonna give it a 7.5. It's a good beer. The taste profile's kick ass. It's floral. It has that salt at the end. It's not sour by any means, I don't think. It's just kind of like a carbonation hit you get. Yeah, 7.5.
It's definitely not over sour like you were mentioning.
Nope.
I actually really like the salt flavor to it. Though.
It's a good beer.
It makes it continuously drinkable. It's almost
Or
like
a
eating
good drink.
tortilla chips.
I mean, that
Cider
cucumber,
ice.
to me, that cucumber
uh,
flavor makes this more drinkable than
I
anything
do
else.
wish,
Like, it's
and
so
I don't
refreshing.
know why, if somebody could tell us, or I'll look it up later, why Gosas are so low on the ABV. Why can't we get an 8 or 9% Gosa? Like, what is restricting that?
Interesting.
It depends on what makes it Gosa Gosa. Is it the type of the malts that are
Yeah, that and
are
like
used?
the fermentation process. I mean, you can't.
I
I don't think
understand
you can
have
get a
wild
beer.
yeast and
I don't think
shit,
you can
but-
get a beer this light with the amount of fermentation it would take to make your yeast like yield that much alcohol.
So maybe it'd be a little more syrupy, but maybe
All right.
it'd have a bigger punch.
Am I right, Tate?
I'm gonna
Because
Google it.
most Gosas are 4.5 on the dot.
I mean, yeah, they're definitely lower ABV for sure. And I think it's just with it being
I
that.
think we had a 5 something.
I thought the
before.
sequence was a 4.8, and then we did one of these Gosas, and I want to say it was at least a 6. At least a 6.
Maybe.
But I like them because they're
Will, are you still on?
day drinkable beers.
Will, are you
These
still
are something
on?
you can nurse all afternoon and just kind of keep at level. So. But I was saying the sea salt, it's kind of just enough. It's almost like tortilla chips where you're like, ooh, that's salty, ooh, that's salty, ooh, that's salty.
Yeah.
Or just regular potato chips. So
Right. Yeah.
just
for
keeps
sure.
you going back for it.
Not bad.
Tate doesn't. Tate is smart to be a hater.
Mm.
Tate's
So there-
absolutely
it's
going to
a
go
German
buy
beer.
this.
Named after a river, the Ghost River in Germany.
Let's go.
Are you just looking at
Wait.
Gosa?
Yeah, no,
we
I
did
know.
this before, like
Yeah.
fucking 40 episodes
Well, no,
ago.
I looked up why Gosas have low ABV. I think it's
Okay.
just the way, just the brewing process.
It may be because they have very limited yeast and sugars.
They use
Maybe it's
coriander
just a
a
shit ton
lot.
of salt taking over or killing the ABV. I don't know. Interesting.
So
But I know. I don't think anyone's ever heard of like a 12%.
It's just kind of. It is kind of
your
strange
timer's
though.
not a good one.
Yeah, I know.
It is kind of strange though that they came up with this beer like so late in the season.
Yeah.
Like it's almost fall time. And like I said before, this is definitely like hot weather beer.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd want this in the winter.
Is it dark? Is it
What's your
nasty?
favorite winter beer?
It's brown.
Winter beer? Nice thick stout.
Brown red.
Really?
Maybe an imperial.
Stouts and stews.
I like oatmeal stout.
A nice thick imperial stout. Man, I got some of those Prairie Artisans. Have you ever had like the Prairie Artisan like birthday cake? Prairie Fire Artisan. Oh man, you
Birthday
gotta try.
cake? Is it a beer?
Yeah, it's called the birthday cake. It doesn't taste like birthday cake. Not really. A little bit maybe, but yeah, we there's some there. I mean, they're a pricier beer.
Or are they like local Kansas beers?
No, but I mean, we have them there. You can get them in the bottle. It's the Chubb bottles of beer,
Mhm.
but it's like $10 a bottle kind of thing.
Individual?
Yeah.
Whoa.
But they're good. They're a good beer. Like I was like, fuck this, I'm gonna buy one. It's kind of worth it. Like there's a lot of good flavor in there. It's like cocoa nibs, caramel notes. One of them has like it says chili peppers on there, and like I was like, oh fuck. But like I tried it anyways, and like it's actually pretty good because it's like just you can if you look for it, you can taste that spice at the very
Mhm.
end. But it's like it's not overwhelming.
It's not like a habanero pumpkin beer.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you need to try
Talk
one.
about a mismatching and pairing.
Sorry, you're a bitch.
Sorry, it's the lowest rated beer in our history.
It's not true. We've done at least one other one that was very, very low rated.
Didn't beat that one.
Yeah, I bet you it did.
If I get re-rated, it would be one. Or,
yeah,
Like, it's the
if
worst
I could
beer.
re-rate that beer, it would be lower.
in my mind, it stands out as the worst beer we ever tried.
It was the only beer that I've had on here that I was like, I have to force myself to finish one.
I didn't even finish the first one.
But
Oh, you didn't? I thought all of us finished our one.
do you think
I might have told you I did.
do you think that your flavor profile has changed enough that it would be better now?
No.
No.
Because
That habanero killed it, man.
Pumpkin? In general, ugh. Pumpkin and habanero, ugh. Not
I'd be okay if it didn't have the habanero because the burn,
That was the part that
the
sucked.
throat
It hits you in the
burn,
back,
it's
so
like
throat
what the
It
fuck.
was real bad.
Every drink it was just like wow.
almost like heartburn. Like it had that.
Well, the
Same
fucked up
thing.
thing is we didn't realize that had habanero until we had all started drinking it, and then we're like, "What the fuck?" And then we read in the small print, it's like, "With they've recently changed their labeling. I think we talked about this last time, yeah, where it doesn't say special edition.
It says spicy or
Yeah,
something.
they cross it, the label has it crossed out and it says spicy above it, so you
Very
know,
early
like,
in the show.
hey, we're gonna fuck this shit up. God, that was like episode 4 or some shit. This is. We did not.
It was about this time last
It
year.
was
so
an epic fail.
Under 10.
Sorry, New Belgium. That sucked. I love you guys. Like, New Belgium.
Great beers. All the Voodoo Ranger, all of them are great, except for that one.
Voodoo Belgium
Sucks real bad.
New Belgium is like one of the
Hey,
beers that made me
wait,
get into craft.
Don't talk shit on the pumpkin beer, because here after a while, Ryan's gonna get like some kind of email or something saying that 4 guys in Salina were talking shit on the beers, and they're real upset.
Yeah, you no longer get fat tire primers that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to knock over.
Yeah, that's
your
what I was
pink
reading
cup.
too, Elder.
You're
What's
behind
it
the camera, so
considered?
no one saw me do it.
Is it just considered a sour beyond that point?
That's true. Hey, it's your wife. Your wifey. She just joined.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Hey.
What's up?
Hey, Teresa.
Hi, sugar.
Who was that, Jason?
Yeah. I don't know why you yelled like that going to the bathroom. But
He's
I was
a
gonna
good-
be nice and see if I think Sarah might be upstairs, but Julie also, and see if they want to try some of this beer.
So, are you going to Salina on Tap this weekend?
I'm not going. I'm not gonna go. I just
How'd you not know that?
Because I already knew I was using social
knew
pressure
he
to try
wasn't.
and force him into it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna go. No.
I
Oh,
knew he
so
wasn't going like 6 months ago.
I gave you shit.
I
about
mean,
this
like,
last
okay,
weekend.
like I could have. I don't know. I could have maybe gotten the 250. Like that was a pretty good deal on tickets. But other than that, like, I just feel like it's gonna be a bunch of beers that I've already had before.
That's very possible.
You
And
don't
I
like
just-
hanging
I
out with
don't
your
know.
boys, huh? It's not worth
Fuck
it to
you,
you.
Fuck you, man. That has nothing to do with it.
Well, I guess we shouldn't call ourselves his boys anymore. He's not. He's leaving the
Oh,
podcast.
God.
He's not going to Salina on Tap.
He doesn't like us anymore.
Wait, Neff who?
Yeah. What's up, Andrew? Fuck you, man.
We'll have to start inviting Elder over, and we'll come over. And man, you know,
Speaking of the festival, there's the flyer.
There it is.
yes. What next
I
Saturday?
didn't put a date on it for some reason. It's this Saturday.
This Saturday.
Cockingham Media event.
And I think it's 12 to 4 for VIP, 1 to 4 for regular.
Yep. And if you're a regular, like me, might as well get there a little early and wait in line, so you don't have to be at the very back of the line and all that.
But if you're great, you can show up early, have better beers, hang out with Chris and me.
Yeah.
These rich fucks paid $75 a ticket.
60.
60. I got
Like 90.
Chris knows. Chris knows. Over fucking price.
It was 60. It ended up being 68 with like tax and fees.
Yeah, I think it was 68.
Yep.
Which is high as
I
fuck.
paid cash $50 for 2.
Julie, you want
I
to
get
try
a
this
t-shirt
hibiscus
and a pint
beer?
glass and
This
extra
juicy juice?
original beers.
You want to try it?
Okay, so a t-shirt that will fit wrong, that you'll never wear.
I'll never wear
A
it.
pint glass that, it's probably pretty nice.
I have a shitload of pint glasses.
And, well, you get extra access to food. And the food's going to be the same that everybody else gets.
Fine.
And the beers that you actually might get a taste, you might not like.
And I get a
Not
hold it
worth
over tape. That is easily worth it. I would pay double that cost.
Rockingham Radio.
I'd pay double that cost.
You'll like it.
Easily. To just be like, oh man, tape, did you get, oh you didn't. Because you suck. And you didn't buy the good tickets.
Jason, you have to know that at this point, this is episode 58.
9.
59.
Yeah.
So at this point, we've had 118 beers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty
More
sure
than
I won't be disappointed by access to 3 beers that other people don't get access to.
What the fuck is
What?
this?
Hey, what are you going to say when you only get 1 beer that is on the menu and
This
you pay
is the
$75 for a ticket?
Here.
You know what I'm going to
Like,
do?
good
I'm going to go
fucking
find
night.
what I think is going to be the best IPA, and since I get there an hour early, I'm going to drink all of it, but you don't get a fucking thing.
You're going to drink all of it because
All
you
of
like
it.
IPA so much.
All of it. No. I'm going to drink it all, and then I'm going to be like, oh, God, this is fucking terrible. I'm going to go puke it up, and then I'm going to finish my rounds because I need to.
You know
I
how
need
many
to prove a
IPAs there
point.
will be there tomorrow?
Probably
There's
a
going to
fucking
be like
1,000.
80 IPAs
Fuck.
there.
Thousand.
Everybody will have one.
God, I hope
I'm
not.
hoping for some stouts.
I would love some stouts.
Maybe
I
there'll
would
be some
love
sours.
a good Oktoberfest.
Some sours.
And
too.
I hope that at least 1 or 2 are revisiting sours. Last year is when they had the Berliner Weiss, wasn't it?
I didn't go.
Oh, was it you who said that that's where they had it and they were talking about it?
Sorry.
The Berliner Weiss, Boulevards.
Wasn't it last year that they were talking about it? Like, it's one of their most successful beers ever, and
I think
it was
we
very
went
quick
over
or
that
something
after.
like that. Yeah,
Like,
I think you talked about it.
because I remember it. But, yeah, just
ooh, beer. Ooh, beer. This is a burping beer.
I'm not even on that beer yet.
Fuck.
I was like, give me that another one. I thought we were going to chug this because you said we were
Burp.
going to chug a beer and then...
Well,
I
we've
opened
got
this
plenty.
one, my
We
bad.
can still chug beers.
Not really. There's
I do
fucking...
not want to chug this thing.
That's half of them right there.
I guess I will, but
Checking with my mom. Trying to talk her into a hotel room if she needs one.
Yeah.
I'll book it for her.
You do what you got to do, man.
Yep.
Take care of your family.
Yep.
That's what's important.
so we got room
Oh,
here too.
man, I'm...
Oh,
Oh,
we're
in
talking
El
about-
Dorado.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm really excited for this next one. Looks
It's
like
going to be a big
beer.
leap.
It's a huge jump.
Night.
Good night.
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 The G is
Night
kind of,
birthday? Is that?
kind of silent.
It's not silent. It's
Like
absolutely
gnarly.
Night.
Charlie.
So, Adam showed up. Glad to have Adam back.
Nice.
Whoa.
Hey, what's up, Boyer?
He didn't send his submission video. I didn't see that.
Wait, where did you
So
see
what?
Adam
Did
join?
we get
Oh.
any?
To replace him.
Did we get
I
any?
don't know. I haven't checked. I'm just being honest. But if you want to send yours, if you want to sit on this couch, maybe on a more permanent basis, send to fuckyoutate@brewsgrowsbs.com.
That's a real email address.
That is
Send
fuck you,
anything.
Tate.
Just send, is this
TAT.
real? And we'll answer, yeah.
If
it
you
is.
if you stumble around the
brewsgrowsbs.com.
internet and find, I mean, God help us, find gay Jason porn, email it so that we can all appreciate all
Please
that's going
do.
on.
I would love to meet my doppelganger.
Because it's
I
out
feel
there.
like we'd be good friends.
It's out there.
I feel like, you
You
know what?
think your
You say
doppelganger
that.
is the pitcher or catcher?
Oh,
I
God.
already
Power
have-
bottom.
I already have mild
My vote is
anime
power
porn.
bottom.
Power bottom? That is.
That's mild anime
Oh,
porn.
There it is.
I was gonna say you said gay. Sometimes I wipe too hard and then I question myself. I'm like, does this make me gay?
I thought
Once
you
I
question
ripped the
yourself
toilet
all
paper.
the time.
I ripped the toilet paper in the middle of the wipe and I was like, well, I'm gonna wash my hands, but somebody's finger touched my asshole. I might be gay. I might be gay.
Inappropriate.
That's what happens.
Inappropriate.
Hey guys,
You're
welcome
taking
to
too
episode.
far.
If you've never been here before, this is what we talk about.
Inappropriate.
This is the last part of the
You
Bruce
brought it
Bros
up.
and BS.
You were talking about gay porn online.
I'm just
I
talking
can't
that
talk
I wouldn't
about
be
wipe my
surprised if
ass.
I was perusing online and I'm like, well, that's Jason.
Why are you perusing
why are you
online
looking at
to
gay
find
porn?
gay porn
I
with
mean,
me?
sometimes you just
Is it 'cause-
curious.
He's got it. Is it because you watch me shit in the bathroom? Is that?
I was peeking in the window.
Does he really not wear a shirt on the toilet? He really not wears a shirt on the toilet.
Oh.
We had all the intelligent conversation before cast.
Yeah, we did. We were deep in like philosophy and socialism and government theories, and then we get on here. We're like, gay, 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 but.
Poop and everything.
Welcome to Brews Bros, where the filter is just gone.
So
Oh,
that other chat that you have that's in
fuck.
dark, that's the like everything chat.
That's everything,
Yeah.
chat. Yeah, it pops up also on the screen up here. Dave.
It's too small. I can't read it.
Okay.
What's up there?
The only one I think that's talked any really is Elder from the.
Speaking of, yesterday was Elder's birthday.
I know.
He's
Oh, yeah.
finally old enough to drink.
shit, yeah.
Yay, Elder!
He told me
Happy birthday.
he's been thinking about putting in for the show, but he's unsure.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like, I almost emailed the email talking about last week.
You don't have to email the email, just talk to Chris.
You should do it.
Yeah.
It's not a real email. It doesn't exist.
It
Yeah, it
absolutely
super
exists.
He wakes up at like 4 in the morning though, so that may be
Yeah. I will say also today, not a long time, but a decent amount of time viewer. Another birthday shout out. Her birthday's today, Jenna.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
Who? Yeah, from Wichita.
Oh.
Who Elder will know as the one who gave him the nickname Brown Guy.
Yep.
Which I know he's laughing right now. He's like, motherfucker, but
It's not
Yeah.
racist
Wait,
if it's accurate.
is that not his name?
yeah, right. Is that his name? What?
Oh, Tate, are you going to vote for Elder to be on the show since he also has gay sandals?
Oh, dude, Elder has got top-notch taste in footwear. That's all I gotta say. The man knows what's good, and he does not listen to critics that spout just slanderous propaganda. He knows what feels right.
He
He
says
can take
laugh-
racism.
yeah, that's
he
what's
can
up,
take
Elder.
what, genderism? Is that it? Hey,
Sure.
fuck you, gay sandals. Fuck you for being brown. Is that it? Maybe like if he can do that, if he can stand up to those against him like that, he has a spot. He has a spot.
You thinking about the beer?
Mm-hmm.
That we could use somebody without red fucking hair. God damn. All of you
We need a
guys.
blonde. Even this shit out a little bit.
Maybe.
A Super
Do we
Saiyan.
know anybody with blonde hair?
Super
Any guys
Saiyan
with blonde hair?
I used to have blonde hair.
I think blonde's actually like blonde that doesn't just like when you're a kid it's blonde. Like most blondes grow into brunettes. I feel like.
Yep.
I had as a kid. I had super blonde hair. Now it's
I mean,
all
how many adults do you know that are still blonde?
Quite a few.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
But
natural?
maybe I don't know. Maybe.
What's up, Curtis?
Maybe.
Solana works. What was I gonna say? Are we chugging this thing?
I don't know.
Fuck, no, we're not checking this one.
I ain't.
Elder, are you going to slide on tap? Yay, Nate. I'm not asking you if you have a ticket.
Oh,
I'm
Elder,
asking you if
hey.
you're going.
Yeah, that.
I will
I feel
pitch
like
in
you
for
could
your
replace
birthday
Neff
for a
really
ticket.
well. It would probably be better without him. And with you there.
Listen to this fucking
Dick.
guy.
Dick.
Yeah, I mean, I'll pitch in towards your Slime on Tap ticket.
For his birthday, I would too. I mean, I
You gonna
missed
pitch
it.
in?
Fuck you, fuck Elder. No, I'm just kidding. He hasn't decided yet.
Last year was a ton of fun, and I was the only one of this group that went last year. But it was
Yeah.
a ton of fun.
I didn't expect it to be
Yeah, you
as
and
big as
Teresa
it
both
was.
got tanked,
so-
right?
Dude, we were so hammered. I stole a guy's. Oh, I persuaded
Stole
the
his
guy to give me his flip flops because like they had been some swag that was given away by one of the vendors. He was like, "Where'd you get those?"
Swag or swag? Because there's two big
Swag.
Swag.
I just call. I use the same word for both. But I convinced this guy to give me these flip flops, and I was so stoked about it. But I was already well far gone at that point. And I mean, the same thing will happen this Saturday. It's going to be 4 p.m. bedtime because that's when it gets over. Go home and just get in your recliner and just chill because you're already done. The rest of the day.
I gotta sober up for poker the next day. You still picking me up like you said you were going to? Or not because they didn't loan you a vehicle for the weekend?
If I tell Beth, like, you remember the weird guy that was kind of like bald with a big beard and you didn't like
Kind
him?
of bald? I am fucking really bald.
I mean,
Like, I didn't realize it. I saw a picture of me. It was when I was playing Dance Dance Revolution with Brad. And I thought my hairline stopped, like, here. No, man, it's fucking back here. Like, I was like, shit. I don't look in the back of my head very often. God damn.
she might actually revoke your invitation.
That's
so
fine.
We'll just see what happens.
I'll play online poker. And then I don't have to hang out with you, so it works better. And I can sit in my underwear. So, you know what? I cancel my own invitation.
You know, for the longest time, I haven't realized that you're bald, Jason.
Yeah. It
Like
never
you
comes up
normally
in
have it shaved
conversation.
down. You normally have it shaved yourself, and like now I'm just like, man,
From the sides.
I'm like, fuck, he is bald.
Time for the good night.
Dude, I've been bald since like 18.
Already?
Oh,
Wow.
I've been friend of yours for numerous years. I just never realized. I'm
See,
like, fuck, he is bald.
He appreciates me as a person, not because of my hair. If people only
Lee's on.
appreciate you because of your hair, well, fuck you, Tate.
Lee's on.
I really... Like,
Hey! She has a birthday coming up. She's going to be 30.
who is this?
Lee.
Lee's gonna be 30.
Lee's going to be 30.
Lee's the same age as me.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Oh, yo, quick announcement. We are going to Poncho's tonight.
Anybody wants to go?
Post-cast. What do you think target arrival time? 9:30?
Usually
9-ish.
9:15.
9:15?
9:10, yeah.
Yeah, 9:15 to 9 or 9:10, 9:15 is when we normally will get there. So if you would like to join, we will be there. And if the judgmental heavy lipstick lady is there,
I don't think shorts anymore.
Yeah, she does.
she's still
I saw her
there.
the other day
shit.
without lipstick.
She
and I
is
didn't
like
recognize
a-
her.
I was thinking.
like, babe, why is she being so mean and rude? And she's like, that's lipstick lady without the lipstick. And I'm like, what?
So, you know, I thought about when we were talking about this earlier today. I'm like, you know what she reminds me of? Like a
She's
pissed off
like-
cat.
She's like,
Like-
sign this, please. And I was like,
Oh,
okay.
damn!
You ever seen the memes of like the people that have that cat that comes and like stares in their back sliding glass window and disapproves of them? That's what she reminds me of. She's the disapproving, you impotent. Yeah.
You just call her impotent?
No, she's looking at you like you puny muggle or something. You know.
Muggle.
I'm
so glad.
He's sitting here talking like, I would totally throw a slipper and call somebody a fucking nerd.
Nerds! Muggle.
Yeah, as he's calling someone a fucking puny muggle.
Don't you talk shit on Harry Potter. Don't you fucking do it.
I love that.
Julie says,
You
lies.
little Hufflepuff.
Hey, Hufflepuff, as far as categories, easily best house. Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw were the best houses.
Here we go.
The other two
Talk
were
I don't
just
know about.
ridiculous.
No.
They were just ridiculous.
I mean, yeah.
Bravery
If you
and
like settling
courage.
for mediocrity, that's
Bravery
cool.
and courage were the one. Ambition was the other. What? No, but cleverness, good-natured, all those things were in Ravenclaw and Hufflepuff.
You're none of those things.
Yeah.
I'd go with ambition. I think.
Oh, Slytherin. Slytherin. Oh.
I bet that I placed it in Slytherin. I
Oh,
was a sorting
yeah.
hat.
Really?
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, yeah.
You're a Slytherin.
It doesn't make
Not all
you
Slytherins
bad.
are evil.
It doesn't make you bad at all. It just means you have a particular goal, and you will do what you need to get there. So
You're very Slytherin. Yeah.
Sounds right.
I speak powerful tongue. It's cool.
I think I'd be a Ravenclaw.
I'm definitely a Hufflepuff. Definitely.
I think I'd be a Ravenclaw.
But
I'm pretty clever, dude.
I just want to be a hippogriff. I think that'd be cool.
That's not a fucking choice, bitch.
I can be whatever I want.
I just want to be a fucking salamander. Nobody fucking
I don't
cares.
play by your
Gryffindor?
rules.
Do you mean a Gryffindor? You said a hippogriff?
Hippogriff.
You want to be the lion
Buckbeak.
bird?
Okay.
Julie's immediately like, I'm Hufflepuff. Hey.
Just call it.
I want to talk about Harry Potter.
She
But-
loves Harry Potter.
She does.
Wait, have you guys done the Harry
Taylor
Potter
does
or
too.
what is, like the Facebook? What house are you?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Hufflepuff.
I
Ravenclaw.
can't. I'm trying to remember what I got when I did that.
I didn't think
I'm
it
so
would
glad Taylor's not on right now because she'd
be
be blowing this
appropriate
up.
since I've never
You're a
watched.
Slytherin through and through.
You're a Slytherin,
My
man.
kid got Gryffindor, and I was like, well, sucks to suck. I'll be over here being all right. You'll be out there dying in the front lines. That's cool, man. How's that courage and bravery treating you now?
Jesus.
Those aren't respectable
So
qualities.
now
Are we supposed to
we're at
rate
the
this
review
beer?
point. Get it?
Only 3 minutes this time, though. That's not too bad.
So a moment ago, he was, news, blah, blah, blah. It just reminds me of Anchorman with, this just in, cannonball. This just in, we're going to Poncho's.
9:15. Be there.
Wait, do your news report.
Get the review going.
Here's the weather with Neff.
It's raining.
Please.
It's raining beer. Good beer.
Except for Tate, it's raining men.
This is the Oscar Blues Goodnight Imperial Red IPA. Man, I'm getting kind of fucking drunk. 8.7 ABV.
Yeah, give me a minute.
What are you gonna take?
This one's a 6-pack like Chris likes. It is a little bit pricier. This one ran $11.99 a 6-pack.
But
the top of the can says "Can o' Bliss satisfy ya."
8.7%.
Yeah, 8.7%. So still big, still red, still sticky. That's what the back of the can says. That kind of fucking weirds me out. But...
Sounds good.
Sticky's never associated with good things. Ever. Oh,
What?
It's so sticky.
Oh my
God.
So-
all right, so this says
That's
if
a
you
description of
if
sex
you knew the man
sometimes.
behind this tribute, this dry hopped ale needs no explanation. If you didn't, we're sorry. So this is a tribute beer to
Yeah,
somebody.
it says fellow Colorado craft beer pioneer and Vietnam vet who died fighting a fire.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, that's what's up.
Outside
Okay.
of Lions. Yeah.
And that's badass that they did that. So
I'm not
All right.
laughing at that at all. It just reminds me of those ridiculous tombstones that you read where it's like he rescued 15 people in a burning fire before he died of having sex with too many people all at once.
you go to some weird graveyards.
Jason.
No, but
Ropes.
so this is my pick for the night. I've been kind of eyeballing it for a while. Haven't really picked it, but I said, final night. Let's go big. Let's go Imperial Red IPA. It's a lot of things that I really love.
It's big.
It's a good beer. It's
I like
definitely
And red.
opposite ends of the spectrum compared to the OnQ. The Imperial is definitely there. It's got that big kick of that almost like a spicy night. I feel like the Imperials kind of have like a little bit of a spice to them with the amount of alcohol, maybe probably. The red you can taste there, but the only thing is with the IPA, I don't get a lot of the hop notes, which I don't necessarily know at that point are very necessary with everything else going on. And they're kind of there, so it's just with everything else, they're probably just handing it back a little bit.
So it says that this dry hopped ale.
Mhm.
So it says the good night. If you knew the man behind this tribute, this dry hopped ale needs no explanation. If you didn't, we're sorry.
So it's a dry hopped.
Dry hopped Imperial, but it's still an IPA, so it's got
Yeah.
hops all the way through.
I'd give this an 8, same as before. I'd definitely buy this. I want people to try this. I don't necessarily think I could drink it all the time, just because, like, an Imperial, like, I like them. I've really grown to really like Imperials. I just can't drink them all the time, man.
What
They're
makes an Imperial?
That's a good question.
Elder, go.
Alexa, what makes an Imperial drink?
Julie said, "What kind of fucking tombstones you reading?"
The ones on the internet.
Reddit ones.
And Sarah says she's also a Hufflepuff. But yeah, I'm gonna give this an 8. Like, I would definitely drink this again and buy it and everything. It's just I couldn't drink it all the time just because of the fact that it's so heavy and ambitious. Like, there's a lot to this beer. Like,
It's big beer.
and I don't think I would necessarily want to just like
Oh,
try.
you
I don't
believe that?
think I would want to try to drink a 6-pack of this and I'm like,
Oh no. But to me, this is a sick
All right.
beer.
You go ahead and start your 10-minute review. I'm gonna go pee.
No,
And then I'll get back,
to
and
you.
you'll still be
God
reviewing.
damn it!
Dude,
No. Hold on, I gotta take one more drink. That's why.
Kind of
What's
We're
up,
talking
Coulter?
about certain
I'll
notes.
go while you're.
Go for it, please do.
To me, it's kind of like a mixture between a dark Tank 7 color wise and God damn it, what was the other one? Tank 7 mixed with like the Scotch ale from Oxford Blues.
okay,
So like
Yes.
a spicy Scotch ale type. I don't get much hops either. It's definitely not bad as far as taste or being too rough. I was very intimidated by the Imperial because they're not my type of beer at all, but I do like reds. So I kind of get a bittersweet taste with this. It's heavy. It's a sipping beer for me. I don't know if I could drink 2 of these. I'm going to try. I think they nailed the name. Like, it's a good night beer. Like, you
Finish
drink
off the
3
night.
of these, good fucking night.
yeah, good fucking night indeed.
8.7.
What's up, Davin?
Holy shit! It's an
ABV,
8.7.
Yeah.
Oh fucking! I put that last one
You
down.
good,
quick.
brother?
2 of these is like having fucking 8 Keystones, probably. That's how I feel.
8.7%.
Yeah.
Got some kick. What are you guys drinking tonight, by the way? Some of you guys just joined in. Let us know what you're drinking. Ooh. Davin, I saw earlier you were drinking New England IPAs.
What's
You still
up,
on that?
Davin? What were you editing?
Probably his. He does game streaming. Booyah boy. I'll call it out. Booyah boy. Look it up.
What's your play?
Yeah, because he was.
A lot of different things. I know he's
playing
been playing a
Brews
lot of.
that night. He was like, "Come on, get your fucking stream right."
Right. Booyah boy. Man, that's one he plays a lot. Fuck.
I'm gonna give this a 6.5. It's very robust and imperial-like. We never found out what the fuck makes an imperial, but not my type of beer. But it's enjoyable and a good sipping beer to me.
What's up, AJ? Said I had the good night. It's great, but I agree, not something I drink a lot.
It definitely doesn't taste like shit.
Right.
But it's not phenomenal either. I like it. 6.5.
You know, me just thinking of you rating this beer now, you gave it a 6.5. When we started this cast,
I would have gave this a 3 probably.
you were like a 2 or 3, man.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
So I'll go next.
Please do.
I appreciate the red in it the most. I have to say that.
So yeah, still red.
Fuck that, Davin.
Still big, still red, still sticky.
I don't know what's sticky for.
I'm not sure what that is all about. It is a, like you said, it's a robust beer. It's definitely strong on several notes. It's alcoholic. You can taste that. It's got definitely some of the hop bitterness.
Only on the front end, though.
Yeah, it's pretty.
I don't feel it on the back.
Yeah, it like initially when you taste it, it's really strong, but then it kind of washes away pretty
Real
quick.
fast, yeah.
But when it's there, it is bitter. I would say it's probably a 60 plus IBU, maybe.
I think it is at 60 exactly.
dot.
Yeah. It's 60 on the dot, yeah.
Would you look at that? Damn, I'm good.
Shut up.
You saw that earlier, and you're like, "I'm going to say this."
You overestimate my short-term memory. My short-term memory is shot. Even if I read something, I don't remember it. But it's good. It's good. I mean, it's not as like it doesn't have citrusy kind of notes to it. And typically, I think we're all in a consensus that our favorite IPAs are the ones that have citrus components to them.
I think they complement each other so well. Citrus and hops just...
Yeah. And IPAs that focus less on bitter and more on aroma, I think we all like better as well, just like a general consensus. So I'll give it a 7. I'd buy it again. It's not my favorite. There's a lot of IPAs that I like over it, but I would buy it again. So I'll give it a 7.
All right. Me, and first I'm going to start with... An imperial is usually double the hops and malts of a normal beer and has an alcohol range or an ABV between 8 and 12%. They can be up to triple the normal content of hops and malts. These were actually used when when England would ship to Russia or the imperial court. So it was a storage thing to make it strong.
Yeah, more hops.
So it would keep longer.
Yes.
Longer, yeah.
And higher alcohol content. Those both lend to preservation.
Same with IPAs. I mean, that's the exact
Indian
reason they
Pale
did
Ale.
They don't want to get to shore and their beer's weak.
Which IPA,
Or
Davin?
Squirrel.
Which IPA by Kona? Did you try the new one with
They
the
have
pineapple?
two, yeah.
Yeah, the new pineapple one's fucking baller.
Big Wave and IPA one.
Also, Cocoa Brown. It's almost Cocoa Brown season. That's like next
Hopefully
month.
it's not a shitty fucking batch like it was last year.
Dude, I got it again in like January. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. But with this, I have to say, getting the hops notes on the front instead of the back changes a beer entirely. It doesn't leave it dry. It doesn't leave it with having a bite. It actually makes it a little bit enticing. This being a red, whenever I first drank it, it almost had like a coffee flavor, and that's why I was like, "Oh shit, this is coffee." But it's not. It's the fact of it being a red ale. I think they flow perfectly well together in this particular beer. I like this beer a lot. I would absolutely buy this beer again. It hits the notes in a right order for me. It starts with a bit of hop to the front, so it's like, okay, open it up. It's almost like vinegar in a hot sauce, where it's like open up these pores, zap it in the end with some flavor. especially with the red ale, which is Warbeard's red ale.
Yeah.
So it's very much like that, and it's got a strong flavor like that. So
Deluxe.
it's almost like opening it up and then hitting it, in the end. But it's also 9%. So I mean, this gets you where you're going. It has a good flavor profile, and it changes. I mean, there's an obvious change to it while you're drinking it. There's a very strong front, and there's a very strong end. But that middle part kind of cuts.
What was the price on these?
$11.99.
$11.99.
Yep.
Oh, a little steep.
So it makes that transition, but it doesn't make that transition quickly or easily. So there's a cut, and I actually appreciate that more than I would a beer that flowed into it. This is an 8 for me, easy. I would absolutely buy this again. This is something that if I had to buy like this weekend, or if I went to buy beer this weekend, I'd probably get this. I mean, it's really good, and it gets you those profiles of a craft beer. This is a very good craft beer.
So next week, Matthew won't be here, but
start off with this.
Yeah, no, we're gonna have Jason that be his first beer and say, "All right, Jason, you gave this an 8. What do you think now?" And I'm curious, Buzz Jason versus Grumpy. I just got off work, Jason. First beer of the day.
It won't be first beer of the day. You don't know this, but before we're here, I have at least a beer, maybe 2.
I'll say you. The only reason you know
I have a mini
it's
fridge
not
stocked
my first
in my
beer is
house.
because I show you guys. Snapchat. Hey,
I still have beers from last year.
I used to take shots before the show, or have mixed drinks before the show.
Really?
Yeah,
Your White Russians.
Oh my god!
that.
No, I learned some lessons about going too hard.
Some life.
Some hard
growing
Wednesdays. Hard Wednesdays.
Dude, last Wednesday was hard for me, which is why.
It was, dude. It was rough. I agree. Mine was rough as fuck.
I don't remember changing your name to Taint in my phone, but it was because of a comment on the show, and then I changed it, and then the next day I was like, "Man, I'm feeling rough this morning," and then all I see is Taint calling me puss, and I was like, I feel so much better now. I changed your name.
Is Sarah's having a craft beer tasting fest?
Man.
Yeah, it is fucking good. Yeah, what's the Assyria tasting? That's interesting. But yeah, he's talking about. Davin's talking about. I had one left of the Juicy and Tart Sour IPA by Epic Brewing.
Yeah, we've had that one on the show. I like
Is that the one you chugged on Snapchat?
My Snapchat pre-cast chug. The last one for a while.
That one actually wasn't really bad at all. It wasn't like the it was something stone that we had that was an orange IPA, and it was just dry. Was it tangerine? It was just dry all the way through. I mean, that one was rough.
Yeah.
But that one actually had a good citrus flavor to it.
Tart and Juicy is pretty well rounded. Yeah.
But the stone one was not a sour IPA. That was just a tangerine IPA.
Yeah.
And
I don't know. We've done a couple sour IPAs, and they've all been pretty decent. The F and Ed, I do have to say, that has probably been one of my favorite.
Where was it this summer?
Beers.
It kind of fell off the radar, didn't it?
Not in cans. Yeah, they did a big release of it, and then it kind of disappeared. Yeah.
I love that.
They kept it in their mix packs for
I
a
bought
long
it
time,
twice. I actually was like, ooh.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Oh, so
what's up, John?
Super first world problems here. We try so many beers on this show. Do you find yourself buying the same beer often, or do you find that you're buying something new kind of all the time? Like, hey, I had this one a few weeks back. It wasn't like I remembered it, or hey, it was like I remembered it. This week, something new. Like, do you have your go-to still?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I seek out ones that I'm like have in my head when I go to the store, and then if they don't have it, then I fall back on ones.
Okay.
Instead of just like show up and go, what do I want?
But it's a regular. It's not a rotation. Like every week, if you go on a Friday, it's the same beer, and like, okay, I'll try that, or I'll go for this. If they don't have it, then I fall back to this.
Day or how the weather is and shit.
So it is a rotation. Okay.
Yeah.
I
don't always just go for one or two. It depends on how I feel, the weather. Like,
gotcha.
Yeah.
Unless I'm out of town where the beer selection is totally different, which when you go out of town it is.
Oh yeah.
When I'm in town, I try to get things that we've already done on the show, just so that I don't spoil.
But it's a rotation.
But absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
There's not something I never have like, oh, this is what I'm gonna go for every week. That's no. Not since really the way before the show, but the New Belgium Ranger, the original Ranger with the Ranger hat with the hops filled in the Ranger hat. I would get that week after week after week because it was the first. That and the Goose Island IPA. That was the first two that I like really fell in love with IPAs.
We haven't done the Goose Island on the show.
It's changed. It's changed.
It's different.
It's
Yeah.
not.
We did
it's
the
not same as what
Fulton.
it was.
Oh yeah, Fulton Street Blend.
Yep.
But no, every time I go to the liquor store, I'm
God
pretty sure I
damn,
walk
two
out with
hats.
something different.
Devin, stop.
That was actually really
That
good.
was one of our trashy beers, man.
But it was one of the best rated trashy beers.
Yes.
So
Can I get that other Gosa?
it was pretty good. What about you? So do you go for a particular thing?
I
You go to your
constantly,
rotational?
I constantly look for new beers.
Okay.
All the time. I mean, that's just how I am. Like, I love trying a beer that I've never tried before. Like tonight, you said, okay, I'm gonna get this on cue. I was like, do you have an eyeball on that?
I've been talking about
because
this
I
for
knew
2
it was
weeks.
a new beer. There's a new
2
Ghost Ghosta style pale ale there. There's I still haven't tried the fucking roller chain. Like, there's like so many new beers. Like, those are in my head when I go. I'm like, I want that new beer. When I'm down in Wichita visiting Taylor, like, we go to liquor stores to where they have a shit ton of selection as far as like new beers, singles, and stuff like that. And I'm constantly like, I want this, I want this. I found that fucking pancakes and maple syrup beer.
I think we found that when we were in KC.
Yeah.
But then I was like,
Those guys also have a peanut butter chocolate porter as well.
Oh, well,
They have both.
I don't like peanut butter chocolate. Like a Reese's?
So
I don't
like
a
it might
Reese's.
What
be,
about the Horny Goat?
It's a good beer. It's a really good beer.
That's a
Did you
peanut
buy it
butter
again?
chocolate porter.
Yeah, probably.
I think you gave it a 9.
I didn't give it a 9.
That's a peanut butter chocolate porter.
I know. That's why I brought it up. And it's back in stores.
Like,
I'm gonna get some.
When I was at my grandparents' house this weekend, we got 2 30-packs of Coors Light, like a 6-pack of Bud Light, and a 6-pack of Budweiser. Then I got the 6-pack of the Oktoberfest we did last week. I got
They
a
were like,
6-pack,
this motherfucking
6-pack of the fresh squeezed, a 6-pack of Berliner Weiss, and I like my great uncle that lives in Vegas, Bob. He went and grabbed a Berliner Weiss, and I seen him walk through the dining room, and he just got in his hand. I was like, "Oh, this ought to be interesting." He's like asking everybody, "Who brought this shit? What is this? This is like fucking candy in a can." Like, he didn't like it, and everybody he had tried didn't like it. But I was like, "Fucking drink half the beer, you'll like it."
Right.
You know.
Well, like we've always said with those beers specifically, like
First drink, you will
you
not
have
like
to get
it.
first the
Exactly.
first 3.
Half the beer, yeah.
Get 3 or 4
But
drinks
then
in.
my uncle, not my great uncle, he liked the shit out of the Free State Oatmeal Stout. Because I got that too. That was the 4th one I got. We did a lot of drinking this weekend. And cornhole. Like, good luck next year, because I fucked people up in cornhole.
Guess what?
And so did my grandpa.
Fuck you, man.
Cornhole
Adam
champion.
carried your ass in that final game.
Bullshit. I carried his ass in the semis.
I was making 4 in a row.
I carried his ass in the semis.
Boom, 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 boom.
Whoa. Tell me
Half
I
the
didn't
game's
get in
over.
the board or on the board or in the hole almost every throw.
Wait,
I'm
was it,
talking 4 in the hole.
Yeah,
Was it-
and you remember how we beat you in the semis?
Was it
You weren't even in the
measured-
finals. You
Was
weren't
it-
in the finals.
Oh, talking
We
shit.
fucking knocked you out in the semis.
Talking
What knocked you
shit.
out at the end? 3
Adam.
threes. No.
Oh,
Oh,
Throw
that
an
motherfucker in
overhand.
the overhand.
full of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
Fucking
Chris remember.
Tard can't
Chris
even
has
throw
forgotten
the
ass
ball.
whippings.
Can't even
I
throw the
have
shit
handed
right.
out.
You fucking-
I
you
can't
fucking-
wait till fucking July.
So you can get your ass
Your
whipped
special
again?
fucking teammate can't even throw the goddamn beanbags.
I'm gonna
right.
invite my grandpa just to destroy you.
Wait, so this time we need to agree upon the length prior, so that if I want to practice, I can.
No.
And you too. No. Like, come up with
Okay.
whatever because that was a big.
I'd always play closer
Because
as
we're
well.
like, I don't
so
know.
yeah,
I'm
it
not
was,
sure what
it
we
was
wanna do.
quite a ways.
Oh,
Then
they were
Jody was
long.
practicing like a motherfucker. And she was, boom,
Well,
boom.
we
I was
had
like,
him
oh,
at
shit, I
regulation,
fucked
and
up.
then we scooted
I
him
fucked
up.
up.
We didn't want to scoot him up too far.
We made them 2 lengths in the street, like the sections.
I think
So
we
they were
put
like
the
20
back
feet
at regulation
instead of like
front.
25. Yeah.
There were some
Remember
shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Chris,
Fucking cornrow, man. Just play the game.
So I mean, if
God
actions
damn.
were as loud
This
as
ain't the
words,
goddamn
Chris
Olympics.
would've
You're not
won
taking
the
it home on
whole
fucking
tournament,
medal.
but they're not.
4 inches deep in that hole, boy.
4 inches. Soft boy.
You know what? There's only one winner. winning team anyway.
Ah,
And that was Adam and I. And Adam just ripped his shirt off like a sexy motherfucker, dude.
Fucking threw his
That dude
sunglasses
was
in
way
the air.
too fucking into the games.
Dude,
Next year,
was
no
into everything.
Roy's.
he Conor McGregor'd your ass. He got in your brain.
Oh my
He
god.
No, he did
fucked
not.
you up on a psychological level.
Next year, no Roy's before the fucking Brews Bros.
Hey, if you're gonna let yourself get Conor McGregor, that's just what's gonna happen.
Dude, he had a blast.
What's up, Sydney?
He was drinking Angry
Yeah,
Orchard
he was
all
having a great
afternoon.
time. He was
Oh,
fucked up.
he was
good.
awesome.
He was
He was
hammered.
just. He was a good time. He was.
He didn't
Actually,
like me
good
talking
time.
shit on him. He got real mad.
Oh,
I wonder if he's
Yeah?
tried the Apple Rattler yet.
He should.
I told him about it.
Yeah, we
Oh,
told him
so,
last time.
I've
All
got a
of us
couple
told him.
extra.
Put
But-
that Atari joystick away.
So you were talking about introducing your family to beers. Did anybody take to any of them?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Like my Uncle Rick, he liked the fucking oatmeal stout a lot. And then they were drinking Oktoberfest a little bit too. They didn't like the sour.
Nobody
Sours
took to
are a
that.
hard
It's a
sell.
hard sell.
Yeah.
They are a hard sell. So my
But then they take a drink, say I don't like it, and stop drinking it though.
Yeah.
So that's what it was.
Like they tried his.
Yeah. So that was the thing. They
More
all
for you,
automatically
Take
didn't like it.
more, take more than one.
More
drink.
for
They're
you.
Like, no, fuck that. It tastes like he said it tastes like sauerkraut.
yeah, kind of actually, yeah. I mean,
Don't tell me that because I hate sauerkraut.
so the last couple times that my family's come up to visit, I bought the Sequench and just a bunch of other stuff. And Valentine, my mom's husband, is just nope. It's Bud Light or nothing. Like that's my beer. That's all I drink. And so all I had was these craft beers. And he tried that Sequench. He was like, oh. I was like, no, finish one off. And he ended up finishing all but one in that 6-pack. And then we did a, God damn it, who is it? Great Divide. So we did a Great Divide mix pack, and it was 3 different ones of 4 beers, and it was me, Logan, and him. And we're going down this. One was a rice beer.
Yeah, the
and
rice beer.
and they do a Claymore Scotch Ale.
What is it?
everything
Their
else.
Katana rice
Yeah,
beer. There it is.
yeah. And,
What's up, Brad?
Nev said he'll
You
be
big
in town
fag.
this weekend. Davin did.
Hey,
Oh yeah. What's up, Devin?
But-
Hit me up.
Yeah, Davin, he won't be at Salon on Tap, so don't check there.
oh,
This motherfucker bought us tickets like 2 days ago.
Yeah, I
He's
know.
talking shit.
Shots fired.
You can buy tickets today. They're still available.
But so I got him into trying all these beers, and by the end of the night, he was like, "Oh, 10, everything is a 10. The whole night's a 10. Everything's a 10." So now every time I call him, I'm like, "Hey, you want to come down and drink?" 10. That's all he says. 10. So I love that guy. He's a good guy. I remember the
Don't
first
we all,
time.
Davin?
The,
Don't we
Right?
all?
the first time I ever met him, we went to dinner with my mom, and it was the rest of my family. And we get there, and it's a Mexican restaurant, and he is Mexican. And they have dollar margaritas, and he goes, "I want 5." And I was like, I love this guy. I love this guy.
He ordered 5 out the
him?
gate.
Yeah, for him.
Out the
Just
gate,
for
he
him.
ordered $5
5. I want
margaritas.
5. I was like, yes.
That's $5
Yes.
of value right there.
That is a fucking value, man. If you get dollar margaritas,
Oh.
you better order 5 or you're
Oh,
just
man.
not fucking American.
So,
It was a
this
good-
past
it was a good
weekend,
night.
we
Not Mexican, apparently.
we went
Yeah.
to Blue Sky Brewery for their
Oh.
brunch, and I was surprised
Yeah,
by
I'd like to
Jason.
ask
I
you
learned
about
things about Jason. I learned that Jason is the biggest deal whore of anybody I've ever met.
Oh, fuck off.
No, he like I've never seen anything like this before. So Blue
What's
Sky
that, Beaver?
Brewery.
The haggler?
No,
yourself.
listen to the story. So Brew Sky Brewery has this build your own Bloody Mary bar, and so you order that, and then they bring you a glass with ice, and they bring you a little mini mason jar with a couple shots of vodka in it. And so Jason and I both agreed, hey, let's have 2 Bloody Marys with this one, just a little bit of or half of the vodka in each. So and there was plenty of vodka in both of them. There was ample vodka, but it's $7.
Dude, I left there with a good buzz.
But so yeah, we went in, we went up to the bar, and I was like, Jason, I don't have a very good Bloody Mary recipe. Help me out here. He's like, oh, some Tabasco, some Worcestershire, some Cholula, and then let's do half and half of the different mixes. That's kind of what we did.
And horseradish.
And a little bit of horseradish.
Horseradish made that shit.
But so yeah, at that point, just that we have top-notch Bloody Marys. They're delicious.
Yeah.
But then they have this little chiller that has, I don't know, 15, 20 different condiments that you can build your skewer with.
Right.
So these skewers are this long.
Yeah.
They're this long. Jason had ham, olive, pepperoni.
I had no pepperoni.
Okay, more ham.
It was turkey. It was turkey.
Turkey. You couldn't have gotten a single other piece on this skewer.
It was one skewer. So, but yes.
Yeah. So most people get a reasonable skewer. They have just a couple little condiments dipping at the top, a couple little olive stuff with garlic that they can munch on, and they're like, oh, that's lovely. Jason made 3 trips just for skewers.
No, that was bullshit.
He made 3 trips just
Everything
for
that was
skewers.
on my one skewer.
And he didn't order any food. He paid
skewer.
He got a fucking build your own Bloody Mary, and 2 dirty old stouts. That's all he ordered.
I wanted to leave there with a good buzz. That was the plan.
Show him the length of the skewer. Big boy.
Devin's drunk. Devin's been drinking.
I can tell.
Devin's been drinking.
He's usually not this loud.
Yeah.
So we did
Booyah,
that.
boy.
So, and even the lady, she was like,
that.
"That's a good skewer. That's a good skewer." And I was like, "Thank you." And then the
So
motherfucker who was right behind me was like,
Is he going?
"I appreciate you." Packed half a fucking glass full of pepperonis, and then made a skewer too. So fuck
So
you.
is he going all?
That reminds me of fucking
space
Tom
efficient,
Appreciate
like
him, motherfucker.
turkey,
Motherfucker, I
then
appreciate him.
olive, then like.
Oh, no,
There was
make it
0
all-
space. If you could have
It was-
taken it and like,
So I got
and it would have got like
It
that
was-
far. That's
it was 2 pieces of cheese at the top. So both my skewers, because we made 2 of
biggest
these.
deal whore I've ever
Next
seen.
time, take a picture of that shit.
So
Yeah.
they took a picture. They fucking took a picture.
Blue Sky did?
Yeah, and so did Sarah. So, but it was 2 pieces of cheese, 3 olives, and then they had these like the little smokies.
sausages. Yeah.
So then I put 3 of those, 3 more olives, something else. I can't remember. And then
The little onions.
I didn't do any onions.
Pepperoncinis.
Travis is here from
Pickles.
Walnut River, if I
Maybe
remember
pickles,
correctly.
Maybe pickles.
What's up,
Or maybe it was-
Trav?
He's
maybe
either
it was
Walnut
regular-
River or 3 Rings. I can't remember.
Maybe
3
it
rings.
was regular olives.
I think.
And then at the very bottom, I put the
BJ's
turkey.
buddy.
Because the turkey was at the
maybe,
very, very
yeah.
bottom. And then I put that in the glass. And then I put 2 strips of beef jerky and a piece of bacon.
Jerky?
Dude,
It
no,
was Slim
this-
Jims.
this,
Slim Jims.
this is a good Bloody
So,
Mary bar.
it was. It was decent.
but then-
so then I took that
so-
back. And that was the exact same thing that I did the next time, too.
And then, so like originally we had planned last
His left would be away from me, Brad, you fucking retard.
weekend
you,
on this show, or last week, we had talked about doing that, and then we
No,
did.
he wants
Uh,
Tate to scoot that way 2 feet so that he's gone. You're like fucking retard.
But,
Like, no, he wants
Sarah
Tate.
I guess
ordered
I'm
the
the
cure, which she loved, and you finished off.
Oh, all I ate was gravy and pico.
I know.
That
I watched.
pico was good. That pico was
Jason
fucking
is a deal
excellent.
I
whore.
figured he meant
He wouldn't send back
No, he wants some
gravy without
fucking
anything
dog.
underneath it. If there's gravy, and it's got gravy
It was
on it.
literally a whole plate full of cheese gravy.
Cheese gravy. Jason
So,
just
fuck you.
scooped it in.
Yes, I did.
Yes, I
probably
He's like,
did.
ooh, I'm full. No, it's the 3 dirty old stouts and the 2 Bloody Marys you got, but top-notch Bloody Marys. Put a
I'm
little
sorry I
horseradish.
paid $22 in drinks.
Put some horseradish in your Bloody Mary.
Oh, yeah,
Put
absolutely.
just a couple drops of Worcestershire sauce, a couple drops of Tabasco.
I
Delicious.
love you too, Brad. I will see you in a couple weeks if I don't see you sooner, so that we can have a good weekend together, man. Last weekend was awesome. The last weekend we hung out together. Awesome.
Yeah,
So, can't wait to see you, man.
I'm gonna do the deprivation tank whenever next time I get a chance. I'm in the place.
Wait. Bro, weekend?
I can buy Chris.
Bro, weekend? Oh, fuck yourself. Fuck yourself. God
Yeah,
damn
we
it.
actually already scheduled this.
God damn it! Was this in the separate chat? You fucking fucks. You fucking fucks. Brad, don't let them stay
Limo
with you.
driver, window please.
Don't let them stay with you. We'll do our own. And it'll be bigger and better and gayer. Fuck them. So last time we went down to Brad's, he was like, "Hey, we got this hot tub in the basement." It was like a
A
jacuzzi.
basement hot tub?
It was
That's fucking
That's weird.
It was like a jacuzzi bathtub, and he's like, "We got this thing. Nobody's ever used it. And the second I open the bathroom door, it's a fucking huge centipede. And I'm like, oh shit. And then Charlie's like, hey, I suggest turning on the water and then turning on the jets to get all the bugs out. I was like, never fucking mind. Never fucking mind.
Nobody use that
Forever.
shit at all.
No. I would rather fucking bathe in the toilet than get in the fucking tub. It's fucking
You get in, throw the jets on
God,
there, just
so-
bugs.
so-
yeah.
So,
Oh.
quick social media poll. On this couch, and you as well. Do you, showers, baths, or do you like both?
Showers.
So,
Shower.
Showers for-
Showers only?
Not only, I mean, I'll enjoy a
That's
bath.
all I
But,
have here.
but the biggest thing is like, do you have like an actual
Can-
bathtub? Like something that you can have like a good bath in?
so
I mean, I'm talking just an old school shower tub.
Fuck that.
You don't like them?
I'm completely polarized. Here, showers every day. When I was in Japan, literally a fucking bath every day. But I had a good bathtub.
Hour and a half.
I would, yeah, absolutely. I would shower, and then I would sit in that bathtub, and I would fucking soak. And it was the most goddamn relaxing thing
I
in
lived
the
another life
goddamn world.
deprivation take on
Oh,
edibles.
it was
Whoa.
so
Noted.
fucking good.
Noted.
That's called an out-of-body experience right there.
Brad will tell you that there was multiple times where my muscles were so weak from sitting in the bathtub for so goddamn long, I would flop out of the tub. He was 2 stories below me. I would flop out of the tub so hard, just boop, that it would hit the floor to where he's like, "Yep, that's that motherfucker."
Yeah, he said
Like,
he bust
oh.
your ass.
Oh man, and that's when I was considerably smaller at the time. But I would sit in that bathtub and I would watch Netflix from my phone that was in a fucking Ziploc bag, and I would chug beers, and I would just sit there and I would fucking melt in that tub until I couldn't move anymore. And it was like, oh fuck, I can't breathe in here anymore. I gotta get out. I'm
So
like,
the
I
water
can't.
stay warm that whole time?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I would run that shit so hot, like my skin would be pink. You've never been more fucking relaxed, and I couldn't get out of that tub, so I'd be like,
Dude,
all right, gotta flop over.
I feel like... have you ever seen The Big Lebowski
Oh,
where Jeff
God
Bridges
damn,
is
so
in his
good.
tub? He's smoking a J, and he's got like all these candles all around the tub. And then the scene gets ruined when the nihilists come in and they throw the fucking, what is that, ferret? They throw a ferret in the tub. But every time I take a bath, every time I take a bath, I'm like, Jeff Bridges in the tub.
It's super relaxing.
I love baths.
A
But
lot of-
I love showers too. I love them both. But
So-
for when I take a bath, it's not for the purpose of getting clean.
Absolutely, yeah.
No,
I agree
it's
there.
not supposed to be.
Yeah.
No,
it's not supposed
I
to be
agree
at all.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're gonna take a bath, like he said, shower first, get
Yes.
clean.
No,
and
no,
then
no.
lay down
That's
in the
I
bath.
take a bath
Exactly.
and then I shower.
You can do. I guess
Either
you
way,
can do that.
yeah.
But you should never take a bath to get clean.
You're right.
That's
Right.
exactly what you shouldn't do. But one of the things that we learned about in Japan, and I say we, Brad and I, they had a session, and it was average bathing times
There's some fucking
for
hubbub going on
people
about this.
for people in other countries compared to Japan, and it was, even if it's just shower to shower, your average U.S. shower is 10 minutes. Your average Japanese shower is over 30.
Mine's
But-
probably average like 20.
But your average meal in Japan is under 10 minutes.
Wow.
So
That is so counter to any Latino culture where you spend 4 hours with them.
yeah, or
10-minute
especially
meals?
Especially Spain. Holy shit!
Yeah, exactly.
You don't eat lunch until 4 o'clock,
Well,
and
I
then
don't
you
know
eat
if
a
you-
3-hour fucking dinner. Yeah, I mean it's really.
I
It's
said
really,
Latino,
really crazy.
but I guess I don't know if it's
South
Latin
America. It's South America, like Brazil. Brazil's 4 o'clock for lunch.
But
And
like you say,
so,
Spain is the
10.
example. Like
Yeah.
we experienced the same thing when we were in Italy. It's like meals were slow, multiple course, lots of drinking in between.
Oh, yeah.
But small portions, slow, and lots of conversation.
Mhm.
And it'd take 4 hours. And it was 4 hours of just absolute awesomeness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was the difference. It was, you could eat, based on their society, all of your meals would be less than the time that you spent in an average shower.
Wow.
Not a bath, a shower. But the average person took a shower or a bath 5 times a week, which consisted of at least over 30 minutes. So, yeah, I mean, no wonder they're very relaxed. No wonder why their age is fucking Like their average age is over 90.
Yeah.
I mean, just you're mellow fucking people. You get to eat good food all the time. All you have to worry about is work. I mean, family life, everything else is pretty decent, taken care of. Your public.
They also have
shit's taken
a
care
real
of.
appreciation of non-Western medicines, and I think that lends itself to some of their.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Relaxed state of mind. And
Absolutely.
culture.
Yeah, I mean,
Japan is very Western medicine.
really,
Japan is
it's
extremely
changed over the
Western.
last
So
50 years.
I'm gonna shout Brad out here and tell his secrets. So he had some really bad kidney stones while he was there, and they were like, "Hey, here's some painkillers.
God.
Get rid of this shit. Get out of the fucking hospital immediately."
Get him, babe.
So it was just right out. What is this?
We're talking about pee-pee touches?
Who is this to?
Yeah, Brad.
Oh,
Because Davin said Julia's never going to give you a pee-pee touch.
Why is his sex life like Japan?
oh man.
Because it's really short, like 2 minutes long.
Oh shit.
It was a joke.
Ouch.
Davin's kind of drunk,
Shots
I feel like.
fired.
Today. Davin's kind of drunk tonight.
It's alright, we welcome drunks.
Oh.
Lol.
Oh, you know what? I feel like
Brad just left. They went from 5 to 4.
I was gonna say
she put the final nail, and he's like, "Oh fuck." He
I was gonna
like,
say she says this now, but something happens to you, or you're like, you know what? This is done, and she's like, oh fuck. She's like, Brad, I'll touch your penis now. Brad, please get back to me. No, I won't do that. Hang on,
Pee-pee
it's
touch?
Christmas weekend.
A little pee-pee touch?
Yeah.
It never ends in just a touch. If it's just a
Or
touch, they're
just a
never
tip.
touching again.
Just a tip. So, did you come up with who you are as a weapon? Was it sword arms?
Slingshot.
Slingshot. All right.
Or like
You
a
were
sling. Old school.
Silence 22.
22.
Silence. You want to be a silence.
22's, you're talking rifle 22.
I think
Not-
I'd be...
You said
not
bolt
hand
action.
22.
Well, you're the one who said 22, motherfucker.
You said bolt action, but why are you now silence? I didn't hear this before.
No, I said before
It was quiet.
it was
It was
silence.
supposed to be quiet.
I think
But
I would be...
silence decibels
That's why you said
are
subsonic.
not... Yeah, it would have to be
Okay.
subsonic in order for it to be
A
quiet.
Barrett 50 cal sniper rifle from me.
So you're just doing it far
Distance.
away.
Yeah, I'm killing somebody in another county that I don't even
Boof!
hear or die or care.
Boof! Nope, up close and personal. Yeah.
Nope, not me.
I was in the bathroom whenever I was taking a leak. I was like,
I'll
man,
kill you, turn around, and then you die.
can you do like a half sledgehammer, like normal hammer length, sledgehammer weight? That's who I'd be. That's who I'd be. Just fucking blah, blah,
Like a
blah.
mace?
Yeah,
That's
almost
crazy.
Like almost like a mace.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Foot handle?
that's crazy.
Like a, what do
You
call
want
it?
to fucking bash people with the heaviest fucking like
D&D
middle-sized
character,
hammer you can.
Cleric.
Cleric, yeah.
Or a paladin.
Cleric
Paladins carry them too, but yeah. No, absolutely.
Nerd! Davis does like the master sword.
Ooh, a master
Oh,
sword.
so
What do you mean there's
Next
nothing
year-
silent about me, Julie? What
next
the
year
fuck?
for your birthday,
Your wife's talking shit.
I was looking at
Chris.
swords this week. Next year for your birthday, be prepared. If you don't have one,
So,
be prepared.
Don't be buying me shit, man.
Oh man,
Joe
they were
Rogan.
fucking
I'll
cool.
buy you one right back.
They were fucking cool.
Fucker.
So when Joe Rogan had Elon Musk on his podcast,
yeah.
he was showing him this 500-year-old
Katana.
Japanese
Did you
handmade.
see Elon Musk's flamethrower? He's just like with the ceiling.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
no, I
On
didn't see
You showed the
that.
picture.
Oh
yeah.
no, okay, no, I didn't see that. But
I'll
like
show you.
Joe Rogan had a real samurai sword. It was made by hand,
Yeah.
and I was
And
like,
fold it
damn,
over.
I would love to have one of those.
So
A piece of craftsmanship that has lasted that long. That's just amazing.
that was one of the, and you probably appreciate this because you went to Europe. That was one of the most insane things that I didn't realize whenever I went there. We went to places where their furniture was older than our country. And I was like, what the fuck is this? I just can't believe this.
fathom that.
Or I went to shrines that were 2,000 years old. And they've just been standing the test of time. Like, a lot of our Christianity doesn't even believe that this happened. Like, this doesn't exist to them.
Yeah.
It's just so far-fetched. Nope. That's when Jesus was born.
Our
That's when real
Well, the
life
biggest thing
was
too,
born.
though.
Like,
No, the biggest thing too, though, is
we
that
started.
Nuts.
as
It was
anything
fucking
that
nuts.
you see that fails early on, what do you think? You think, oh, it says made in Japan wrong. And it's because we pay.
Did he really?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's absolutely the Japanese culture and belief is way capable of making those things that last
sword from Pawn Stars.
times on times. But
if it was a real sword, it's a real sword.
Yeah, I saw the same thing on Pawn Stars. It was the same episode. But
there it is.
Oh, there's a link.
But it's like
He's talking about the Elon smoking weed meme, probably.
But it's if you get like something cheaply made, it says made in Japan. It's because we pay them to make us all this cheap shit. But like, we're not putting it to the best potential, I guess.
Absolutely. So there are two things that. Jason has a chef's knife that is basically a mini katana.
Something like
that. I do. Brad had that handcrafted for me in Japan.
Nice.
And he didn't tell me about it. He presented it to me at my birthday after we got back. Fucking amazing. I haven't even opened the box. I'll never use it. I'll never use it.
Really?
I'll never use it. It's one of my best possessions. Because it's hand forged and engraved.
How do you appreciate something without using it?
Putting it like on a fucking altar.
Have you ever not held it in your hand?
Man. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I take it out of the box every once in a while. I'm like,
that's the difference between you and me. Like, my appreciation comes from using things.
So if I use it, then I'll have to sharpen it. If I sharpen it, it will shave down the blade, and I don't ever want to do that. I never want to. I have enough kitchen knives.
A tool is not meant to be observed. It's meant to be used.
So in this instance, I don't think it's a tool. I think it's a piece of art. I have art on my wall that I don't use. So that is absolutely.
God, I want to go break into Jason's house, find this knife.
She's saying that?
Damn.
Yeah, are you not going to Ponchos then?
Damn. But
are you not going Ponchos then?
Also on his
every fucking day.
Also,
got away with a stick.
On his mention, we went to it's called a Daiso,
my girl.
which is a dollar store, and I bought the sharpest kitchen knife I've ever owned. I mean, it was literally $2. Yeah, it was $2. It was a chef's knife. I mean, that thing could have cut glass, and there would have been no problems doing anything else with it. And no, I was like, why is there such a difference here? And it's because of their imports. They don't do as many imports. So their steel is all hand-forged, handmade. So to be competitive, it still has to be razor fucking sharp. It was awesome. And then, like, I bought at the same Daiso, I bought a frying pan, an entire frying pan, for a goddamn $1. I could cook eggs in that thing, never put a drop of oil in it, or butter, or anything, and they would have slid right around that pan, flipped over. I use that thing every day for 6 months. It was incredible.
So Brad says that means
that 6 months.
I moved. No, I
a
moved.
500-year-old katana should have been used and not kept.
And then Sarah put it in the dishwasher. And
Yeah.
No.
Brad says he still has his Daiso knife.
I'm okay with owning that.
Shit. Those things were incredible.
Killing humans or killing animals, no different.
So
I like my rifle, I like my sword.
So he and I looked at katanas while we were there. In order to buy a katana, you have to have a license to carry a katana, you have to have a license to own a katana, you have to have a license to transport a katana, and then you have to pay the absorbent cost of a katana. So it's like $200,000 basically in order to own an actual hand-forged traditional katana.
In Japan.
Yes. So if it's made in Japan and it's an actual katana up to katana grade, yes. Like to the point where there are auctions to buy these because so few are forged that it's just absolutely ridiculous. So everything that you're getting is it's a replica made of steel, where these are hand-forged of carbon steel and Damascus. So it's crazy. It's crazy how much goes into this. Especially since there are so few blacksmiths now, you'll never... I can say this honestly and truthfully, you'll never hold one in your hand. You'll never, ever hold one.
A real one.
It was crazy. Because we were looking at even buying replicas, and the amount of licensing that you have to have, it would just... There's no point.
Find one that's already in the U.S. Yeah. Buy that one.
Yep.
And then hope it's real.
I'll tell everybody it is, and then I'll go out and play with it in the front yard.
Fucking watermelons.
If I had a katana, that's not just. I'm going to be out there with watermelons. Absolutely. And I'm making YouTube videos where I'm holding it.
I bought mine from a pawn store
There's
in
that fat dude on
in-
YouTube. That's
Yeah, exactly what we're talking about. Yep.
I bought mine from a pawn shop in Arizona whenever I lived there, and I was like, yeah, this thing's amazing. That's what we did. Fucking cut watermelons and shit. And then I left it there because I couldn't take it on the bus back to fucking Kansas.
They didn't let you have it on a bus?
No, you can't hear it anyway.
Oh,
Whoa, whoa,
Did you get Elder Snap?
Did you go through
Oh,
security?
There's no security.
Then why didn't you sneak
Is
it
it
in?
me?
No.
Is it me this time?
Uh-oh.
I did get it.
I
I
still
have
have
a
a
snap.
This
Hold
how...
on, hold up.
No! God, that's literally...
Oh, that's so good,
Peter
Elder.
Griffin back
Oh my
God.
god, dude. Alright, you're okay. He sent it to
Never
you.
again. Never again will I talk about myself on this goddamn
Yeah.
show.
Oh,
Never a fucking again.
son of a bitch. I checked my Snapchat real quick,
Oh,
and
God
then this
damn
came
it.
up. Oh, it's
Look at the
so
little
good.
touches.
Send
got-
it
you got
to
a
the
little-
email.
Little sailboat.
Yeah.
Is that Peter? Is that
God,
Peter?
yes, it is. It's fully and completely. God fucking damn it. All I said was I like baths. Last time was I like shitting shirtless. I'll never get away from these things.
You just can't say shit right out of
God damn it. God damn it.
He's always just lurking like...
You know what?
Well,
can
the
I
biggest
get
thing is
tonight?
that now that he's matched you
My
with
vote's
your,
lost.
with your
My vote's goddamn
now
lost.
that he's matched your like emoji face to Peter Griffin's body, you're fucked.
So, T minus.
Dreading the day he finds something on
T
me.
minus
I'm out of it.
39 minutes.
I'm out of it.
Oh, man.
39 minutes and we'll be at Poncho's.
39? We have to
yeah.
wait that long?
It's
Way to go,
8:36
sir.
right now. We
No,
said
We can go
9:15.
earlier. Fuck that.
Wait. Everybody who's watching who wants to go for Neff's last day, this is a Neff celebration. Neff. 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 Does that get you hard? Is that what gets you hard? Neff.
Cheersing him
Oh,
off.
not really. I'll tell you later. I'll tell you what it is.
Sunglasses or whatever they're called.
I really would like a neat Japanese sword. That'd be cool. Samurai sword.
Yeah, slashing at Doritos, yeah, when they're in the garage. You want to do good karate in the garage?
So my wife told me 1 year, 2 years back, when we were at the Renaissance Fest, she's like, you can spend $200 on a sword. I was like, oh, I want to do that. Every fucking sword was like $400.
Yeah.
I was like, God damn it. God damn it. So this past week and a half, I've been looking at swords because I'm like, I have the extra money. I'm going to buy a sword. And then I'm like, I don't want to buy this cheap-ass sword. So I asked my daughter, I'm like, hey, I'll buy you a sword and me a sword. What kind of sword do you want? She's like, I don't want a sword. So, well, what do you want? She's like, I don't know. So what about a dagger? She's like, what's a dagger? I was like, it's kind of like a short sword. She's like, I want a dagger. I was like, yeah, you fucking do. That's the rogue in you. It's coming out.
God. You know, coming from playing D&D with this guy and being like, I'm so proud of my rogue daughter. It's like, perfect.
I had
Fucking
a extensive. Well, I still do, but not nearly what it used to be. Extensive knife and sword and machete and dagger collection as a kid.
I have a fuckload of knives.
Obsessed
I have a fuckload of knives.
with anything sharp, and I used to juggle them. And most parents would be concerned. My mother was like, "I bet you can get another one in there. You can do 5. You got 5."
I can't juggle
And
anything.
she was nothing but supportive. And luckily,
You juggle 5 knives?
yeah.
You're carny, bro.
Luckily, I
You're
don't have
fucking
any
carny.
great scars, like nothing too crazy. But most mothers would be like, "No, you shouldn't play with knives." My mom's like, "You're gonna juggle them? Well, you better do 5."
I can juggle 2 in one
She
hand,
supported
3
me.
in 2. That's the max. That is the fucking max.
You're carny. You're fucking carny.
Nope.
Dude,
Nope.
don't give me a broad staff. You won't like it.
I don't know what that means.
Really?
Especially
Napoleon?
like the back, both. Oh,
Gavin
yeah.
says he wants to play D&D. Alright, let's do it.
I'm a Night Elf Mohawk. Man, are you playing WoW? I got back in WoW.
You're in it now?
Yeah. The
But you're playing with your daughter, right?
the new
Okay.
BFA, they launched it. They gave me all the old expansions. I was like, okay, I can do this.
How much you paying a month?
Nothing, actually. So the last time I played, oh, man, this is going to sound like a fucking nerd. So the last time I played, I raked up so much fucking gold. I bought months and months and months and months worth of tokens. I'm running currently at least 2 accounts off of with just what I made in the past.
Jesus.
And then
Still running or
yeah, like for at least the last 3 months. So the last 3 months, it's been 3 accounts.
Jason's been playing
2
wild
accounts.
poker.
Yeah. Nerds! At the same fucking time. So the other night, so Saturday night, I did nothing.
Grinding gold and playing poker.
I did nothing but dailies on one screen and then fucking grinds on the other.
Yes!
So I had 4 screens. And
I'm
was
Little
fucking
John,
doing
Brad.
it. So yes. Yeah, absolutely.
You see Brad?
Oh,
Yeah,
Robin
we
Hood
saw
button
it, dude.
tights?
No, do it again though. I didn't get what you did.
It's where they
No, I know what it was. I just wanted
but
to see
then
if
there's
you
the
do it a
drowning
second
scene. Oh, I'm drowning!
I just wanted to see if you do it a second time.
No. I only try things once. Once I know they're not for me, I just leave it behind.
So this evening, whenever I go home, I'm gonna do my WoW dailies. It's Brewfest in WoW, so I have to do my Corbin Dyer brew dailies.
Huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Brewfest.
That nerd speak
Brewfest.
is too big for me.
Brewfest. You gotta drink beers and throw cups at shit. So I'm all about that. I can do that.
Who are you?
Do you think your truck's me when you get home?
What? That is a great question.
It'll still be there. It'll still be
If
there.
it is not, the second I get home, I will text you. I will text you, and then
You got a
Final
battery for it?
chance.
then if it disappears, I'm gonna fucking claim it as stolen. So
You got a battery to put in so you
goddamn
can start it?
yours.
Because it needs a battery.
I
It does
told
need
him
a
I'd
battery.
fucking buy a battery and bring it over.
I told him I'd fucking buy a battery.
You better do it tonight.
Yeah.
Otherwise it won't be... Well, it'll still be there tomorrow,
It'll
too.
still be there.
Yeah, if it's still there tonight, it's gonna be still there tomorrow.
Hey, I got a truck for sale. You don't want it,
I have a truck for giveaway.
What's your fucking truck to sell? $37,000.
Make it better. Give him money.
This is so I can... my truck won't be for sale for 5 months.
I'll
Ah.
probably give you money for it too.
No, I don't want anything.
Don't confuse
That's one out of my fucking driveway. Hey, actually, if anybody wants to take a full-size mattress that was pissed in by one of my daughter's friends, it's absolutely yours. It was cleaned. It's nearly brand new, but we upgraded her to a new queen-size mattress. If you want that, comment to Jason at Brews Bros BS or fuck you Tate at brewsbrosbs.com. Or if you have me on anything, Snapchat, my actual phone number, anything like that, send me. I want to get the fuck out of my house. The fuck out of my house. It's a full-size mattress. Also, it's not like it's that dirty, and it's like less than a year old. And I scrubbed the fucking shit out of it.
Nobody wants your daughter's piss mattress, Jason.
My daughter has literally never pissed the bed.
Is it Jason at?
Yep.
It's a made-up extension. These go nowhere. They actually go into email purgatory. Jason likes to make it sound like he does work outside of this, but he doesn't.
Man, I wish it didn't work outside of this. God, wouldn't that be awesome? When we get there, you'll fucking regret leaving.
I actually said that, man. I was like, I helped grow this from a baby. I hope nothing less than you guys fucking succeeding and making it big time.
As soon as he
Be in the
leaves,
next
we
turbo,
take
man.
it off.
I have to
He's
pee
gonna
so
be
goddamn
great.
bad.
You guys have already started to.
Oh.
I know.
I mean, you guys.
Oh shit, Brad! I'll make that. I'll make that tomorrow. I control the entire domain. That'll be a new
I'm
one.
just saying, in the past, starting off, we had 2 viewers a show. We had another like every other week, kind of thing. We're having 10 plus likes every week. We're having all this. Yeah, it's taking off. It's not a matter of I don't want it and I'm getting out of it because it's not doing anything. No, it's absolutely doing things. It's growing huge. I wish you guys nothing but the best of luck. I would never be.
It's doing okay.
I would never wish harm.
Our
on
social
this
media
guys,
presence.
I helped grow this from the baby it was.
Our social
Why would I
media
want it to
presence has
fail?
always been jack shit.
Why would I want anything bad to happen?
outside of Tuesday nights? Like we stream on Tuesdays and that's about it.
That's true.
Which whatever. If we posted every day or 3 times a day, we'd probably be exponentially larger. But that takes the fun out of it to me.
Yeah, and it comes down to
It's
how much
comes down
else
to
you got
a job.
going on in your life. Yeah,
Yeah, I got a lot of shit other. We all have a lot of things
a lot going on.
Life.
Except Neff.
Dick.
He's over there.
Elder's going to
me.
ponchos.
Yes!
Hell yeah.
All right.
Anybody else?
We're gonna do that. Let's do that right now. Fuck it.
Neff wants some fucking ponchos.
I'm hungry.
I haven't had any dinner either.
I got pissed really bad.
Alright, let's call it.
I'll wait till Jason gets back. We're taking a bath.
Alright, there we go. Hey, thanks everybody for joining in.
Cheers.
Brews, Bros, BS. Pops, peace out.
God damn it!
Great. There you go, click. Cool. Great cast, guys.
Yep.
Awesome.
Ponchos is happening.
Yeah. Elder said he's joining in.
That's it, I think.
Cool.
I didn't hear a peep out of anyone else.
Alright, well. That's it. Anyways. Jason, you almost done? We're ready to go ponchos?
Dude, that was the longest piss I've probably ever taken in my whole life.
That
we,
was convenient.
we closed everything out without you. I hope you're okay.
That's the only thing in your life that's ever been like that.
Wait, what?
Huh? I don't
That's the
know.
only thing in my life that's ever been long?
Psych, you big old
Is that
bitch.
true?
I'm going to close out my last cast without the final.
Ask your
bro.
wife.
Get over here, man. Let's close this out together as a fucking
Wait,
cast,
are we not
man.
at? I thought we were
God
done.
damn it, you're still
No, we didn't really close it. They thought we were actually closing it out.
I thought we were done too.
No, we are, but I want you in on it.
Oh, fuck, okay. Let me get a beer to actually cheers.
That was incorrect.
Yeah, no,
Not part of the group.
fucking tart. We don't want those.
There's
faggots
not that
bitching
many
about
beers
shit.
tonight, man.
It's because those fucking good nights are good nighty.
It's also
Good nighty.
Alright, everybody got something to drink?
Oh,
Hey, you got something to drink? That's empty as fuck, bitch. Alright. Hey.
Hey!
This
motherfucker!
Anyways, good night, everybody. For me, for the last time in a little bit, but I'll be back. We'll do something. I'm figuring shit out with Chris. I might do like a segment kind of thing.
Like 10 minutes with Neff or...
Yeah, but we'll figure something out. But anyways, thank you guys so much for being here every week. 59 weeks. It's a long time.
9 weeks.
A lot of people liking every week. We got 8 to 10 every week. That's fucking awesome. We got our good buddy Elder here. He's a long time supporter.
Yep.
But no, we love you guys so much. We'll see you. These guys will see you next week for episode 60.
I will see you next.
These three motherfuckers right
True.
here. Good night.
Good
Yeah.
night.
Peace, Neff.
Bye.